yín o. So lórí Otunba Stelly àti wà live fún bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí Instagram a tún ti wà live. Ẹ má gbàgbé nǹkan tá a bá ṣe tán lórí Otunba Stelly yìí a máa drop ẹ̀ live fún yín. You can also watch. Yes, have sub with Otunba Stelly. Okay, ẹ ṣé o, wọ́n ti fún mi notification pé ẹ ti wọlé kanlẹ̀. A tún ti dé o bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, good afternoon. Taiwo Ọbáfẹ́mi, I can see all of you. Thanks for coming on board. Oh yeah, ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kan tálejò wa bá ti dé. Now, mo kàn máa explain nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún yín. Sagittarian all the way, mama, I see you all. It's past 11 a.m. here in Canada. Ìyẹn Canada ẹ má bínú. And past 11 lewa in Canada. I see you all. Ẹ̀yin ti London náà ti wọlé kanlẹ̀. Thank you. I can see all of you. Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ because èmi ní party lénìí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti bá mi lọ́ṣọ́ mi ìdè gbọ́dọ̀ pa party yẹn jẹ. Party tó máa dùn. Before we go live, before we start talking about our show today, I want to especially thank people that are supporting my program for today. Dodondawa Gold, Folashade Dodondawa, thank you for being part of this journey. Òṣèlú pè mí pé Mr. Kògbérègbè program yìí á sọ ìyẹn tẹ́ máa support ẹ̀ ni. Jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wára gold lọ́wọ́ mi, èmi náà máa support yín back to back. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ti mọ handle wọn at Folashade Dodondawa, at Dodondawa Folashade. You can just go to her DM and say thank you for supporting our program. Go to our page and like it and make inquiry. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. There are good Lord Dodondawa Otunba's from Dublin. Thank you so much. Watching from Dublin Island. Thank you. I appreciate you. Time Lord ẹ bá mi lọ sí page Dodondawa lórí Instagram kẹ́ ẹ sọ fún pé thank you for supporting Half Soft. Kẹ́ ẹ dẹ̀ make inquiry pẹ̀lú àwọn gold tí wọ́n ra. Ẹ má make inquiry nìkan ẹ bá wọn rajà. Ẹ rajà lọ́wọ́ wọn pé kílẹ̀ ń tà. Ẹ ra gold fún grandma. Ẹ ra gold fún mommy. It's Mother's Day. Wọ́n máa deliver anywhere in the world tẹ́ ẹ bá wà. Ẹ ra gold fún ìyàwó yín. Earring báyìí gold ó níye tó jẹ́ 18 karat. Ìyàwó yín á tún pọ́n yín lé yàtọ̀. Ẹlòmíì tí ń rò pé mo kàn máa gbé lọ, màá kàn gbé ìyàwó mi lọ sí Mr. Biggs ti Naija nìyẹn. Mo lè gbé lọ sí bóyá mo kàn lè gbé lọ jáde mi ká kàn lọ jẹ dinner. Dinner lè jẹ every year. Ọdún yẹn jó yàtọ̀. Ẹ ra gold fún, ẹ jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé 18 karat ni. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Dodondawa ní kó deliver ẹ̀ fúnra ẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn yẹn tún bá mi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Smooth Ride all the way from Nigeria làwọn wà. Wọ́n lẹ́yìn tẹ́ wà ní diaspora. If you want to go back home, you don't need to ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń ship mọ́tò, ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń délé lọ́n pé Uber yẹn kò jọ. Just call them. Wọ́n máa deliver mọ́tò fún yín anywhere tẹ́ ẹ bá wà. Tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ driver, wọ́n máa gbé driver fún yín. Ẹ wá gbọ́ o, driver yẹn kò ṣe pé ó máa gbé mọ́tò lọ sílé o. Ibi tẹ́lẹ̀ bá ti ṣúbà yín mọ́, mọ́tò máa wà pẹ̀lú yín bẹ̀. Driver á wá wé ẹ lọ, á tún padà wá bá yín. Àfi tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ kí driver yẹn kó dó tì yín tí tẹ́ fẹ́ fi padà sílé ìyẹn kan. Now, tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ wà fún ara yín náà with Smooth Ride, just name the car. Luxurious car, eléyìí tí ò le jù. Just call them and tell them the kind of car you want. Kò bá 2022 car lẹ́ni ìdán máa deliver fún yín. Ẹ̀wọ́ yìí ò dẹ̀ gani lára. Ó máa save yín stress pé ẹjọ́ ṣọ́n ti deliver mọ́tò yẹn ṣe ti lọ clear. Èló náà pé clearing. Yẹn ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n máa deliver ẹ lè wá. You can rent it for a year, for a week, for a month. Just pay them and kò sí wàhálà, kò sí kankan. I'll post more about them on my page for you to know. You can also look them up on Instagram, Smooth Ride, and tell them you are asking for Otunba's discount. I want to support you. I'm offering discount Otunba. Now, let's go to the business of the day. Mo sọ fún yín pé àní waste time wà lẹ́nu. A sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ wípé èmi May 7 òun la máa ṣe how well do you know your kids àwọn games táwọn ọmọ yín play yẹn. Báwo ṣé ẹ mọ̀ lò dáadáa, ṣé ẹ mọ̀ game tó ń play, irú game wo náà ń play. Àwọn securities wo, àwọn filters wo lẹ́yìn fúnra yín fi sórí ẹ̀ as a parent. Àwọn filters wo lẹ fi sórí ẹ̀. Kí làwọn ọmọ yẹn kí náà ń wò lórí fóònù wọn. Báwo lẹ ṣe lè monitor nǹkan tí wọ́n ń wò. What are things you need to do? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àlejò wa tó bá ti dé òun ló máa tún já wa sí lénìí, ló máa sọ fún àwọn bá a ṣe lè code, bá a ṣe lè ṣe password sí. Irú àwọn ọmọ tèmi tó bá ti di aago 9 app wọn máa sọ fún wọn pé go to bed. Automatically ó máa shut down. But ìyẹn nìkan náà ni mo lè ṣe. Àwọn nǹkan míì wo la tún lè fi sórí àwọn phones àwọn ọmọ wa àti pé at what age gan la lè fáwọn ọmọ wa ní phones. Ìyẹn ni mo fẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ mú àwọn nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ká ṣe lénìí. At what age ni phone? Ìyẹn àkọ́kọ́. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì, àwọn devices tó wà lórí fóònù wọn, games wo ni mo lè allow wọn kí wọ́n play? Àwọn games wọ́n ń download yẹn gan ṣé ẹ mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀? Ìyẹn kan. Èkejì, ṣé ẹ set up àwọn nǹkan kan sórí fóònù àwọn ọmọ yẹn àbí devices wọn? It could be their tablet, it could be their Android tablet, it could be their iPad. Tó jẹ́ pé tán bá fẹ́ download nǹkan sórí fóònù wọn, ṣé ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ń ṣe tó jẹ́ wípé Google máa notify yín that my son, Moyomade Oluwa, is trying to download an app or download a game. Do you approve? Màá wá sáré lọ wò pé kí làwọn kan tó fẹ́ approve yẹn. Gbogbo yín tẹ̀ wọlé ni mo rí ẹ káàbọ̀ àjọ máa fa ètò èyí tó máa kí pọ́pọ́ ni o. I need your advice too. Àwọn ṣé mọ̀ pé ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ bá débẹ̀ débi pé anywhere tẹ ẹ kò bá jẹ́ ibi iṣẹ́ lẹ́wà, kò bá jẹ́ church, tọ́mọ yín bá fẹ́ download any game or any app sórí fóònù ẹ̀, ó máa notify ẹ̀yin lórí fóònù títí yín pé no, ẹ wò tẹ́ ẹ bá approve ẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ ní family bí app kan wà lórí Google náà ló gbé app yẹn jáde, family link tó jẹ́ pé ẹ lè mọ ibi tọ́mọ yín wà pẹ̀lú fóònù tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, ẹ lè mọ ibi tó wà, ẹ lè mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. All those ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ jẹ́ ká discuss lénìí. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tá a ti sọ pé nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ṣe lénìí rèé, ẹnìkan tó wà níbí pẹ̀lú wa ní Dallas, òun ló kọ́kọ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi pé àwọn ọmọ òun wọ́n ti ń wà rebellious lọ́nà wo ni pé gbogbo ìgbà ṣáà náà máa ń bá wọn jà. Tí nǹkan bá fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀, bóyá tóun bá ní kọ́ bóun ṣe nǹkan lórí fóònù, wá ní àgbà tó jẹ́ ká lo fóònù. Wọ́n ṣáà ti ń di pé wọn ò fẹ́ sọ pé ẹnu ò ká wọn mọ́, ẹnu ò ká wọn because any little thing báyìí náà máa ń rán létí pé you didn't allow us to use any phone, you didn't allow us to use any Android, you didn't allow us to have our devices. Òun máa ń sọ fún wọn pé ṣebí devices wà ní school yìí tẹ̀ ń lò, ní device in school now, ní library yín, tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ṣe ti school ti tó, tẹ́ ẹ bá ti délé, I don't want you to have any device at all. Dẹ̀ ni ó ti ń di pé wọ́n ti ń sọ, mommy, when are we gonna have it? You are just being old school. You just being old school. I can't understand you. Olóhùn dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn pé bí wọn bá pé 17 years, lóhùn mọ̀ pé irun tẹ́ ń wò. I have my pen with me now. Èmi náà ti mú pen mi dání. Táwọn èèyàn bá ti ń pè wọlé, gbogbo ara jọ máa kọ ohun tó bá ń kọ, tó bá ń sọ sílẹ̀. Ó ti ń di wípé àwọn ọmọ yẹn ti ń sọ fún òun pé when are we, ìgbà wo gangan? Òun dẹ̀ sọ pé at 17 upward, òun nígbàgbọ́ wípé decision tó bá make at that age, wọ́n á máa ro títí tòun mọ̀ pé mommy will not approve this, daddy will not approve this. Ìbéèrè mi àkọ́kọ́ rèé, ẹ má gbàgbé pé àní gbà bí ẹni gbàgbá ọtí. Make your point and let another person to come on board. Bukola, káàbọ̀ sórí ètò, gbogbo yín ni mo rí o, pé at what age la lè gba àwọn ọmọ wa láyè to have any smart devices? Ó ń bè mí náà wí o. Ọmọ mi, ọmọ tèmi, jẹ́ kí n fọmọ tèmi fi ṣàkàwé náà. Ọmọ mi máa kanlẹ̀kùn 11 years báyìí. 11 years gẹ́gẹ́ lọmọ mi báyìí sìn, àbí 2011 àgbà ti dé. So mi ò jẹ́ kó lo fóònù, ṣùgbọ́n àsìkò tó jẹ́ wípé mo fẹ́ kó máa rìn lọ́lé, ó ti ń di wípé I want to be working from school. Léèwé ò dẹ̀ jìnnà sílé, yá gba fóònù tó bá ti jáde kan, daddy I'm done, I'm coming home right now. Kí n lè monitor ẹ̀ kó ti kúrò nínú school, kí n lè monitor ẹ̀. Ẹ dẹ̀ máa wo fóònù yẹn kẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ́, mo kàn lè wo ṣùṣù kan gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, bring the phone, mo kàn lè gbà unannounced. Ó kàn lè kí mi, good morning dad, good morning, how are you, where's your phone? How will my phone here is here, let me have it. Tí bá ti gba fóònù yẹn, mo lè jókòó sí fóònù yẹn fún 30 minutes. Gbogbo àwọn tó ti bá chat in the last 30 days, gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ti sọ, ta ló ti bá sọ̀rọ̀, ta ló pè, ta lè léyìí. Ó tún ṣe títí mo rí pé create group pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ school ẹ̀, mo ní group wo lè kí lẹ̀ ń sọ? Ó ní we just talking about school. Okay, mo get access ní gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn unannounced. Tí n bá wá rí nǹkan, mi ò ní sọ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀, because tí n bá ti sọ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní delete. So mi ò bá sọ nǹkan kan lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀, mo filẹ̀. Ó lè jẹ́ a week later ni mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa wá padà pé that was the time I was going through your phone and I saw this. Nǹkan ti gorí ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, kò lè rántí mọ́. So bá a ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn. No set rules on age or age limit. You have to know your child. Ìyẹn kan o. Lóòótọ́ lẹ sọ, you have to know your child, you can't set limits. But mo kàn ń wò wípé ẹ̀dá ọmọ ẹ̀ dá kò tiẹ̀ Ọlọ́run má fún wa lọ́mọ tí ò dá. Ẹnu ẹ̀ ká ọmọ ẹni ò ká ọmọ ẹ̀. At what age? Ṣé ẹ̀ ń sọ fún mi sì ń pé mo lè fọmọ mi kó máa lo phone at age 5 lẹ́ ń sọ àbí at age 7? Lánàá ńgbà tí mo bẹ́ nìkan sọ ní ẹ wò ó depend lórí country, kò ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú country. Ìgbà kan la rò pé Nàìjíríà ọmọ gbàgbé ìlú yẹn wọ́n á tọ́mọ dáadáa, ìṣọwọ́ tọ́mọ Nàìjíríà gan ti laná báyìí. Ní táwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà míì mọ̀ gan, àwọn ọmọ mi bí ò mọ̀, kò yé yín. So ẹ jẹ́ ká máa mú kọ̀ọ̀kan àkọ́kọ́ ní tá a máa kọ́kọ́ aláwọ̀ kẹ́yìn èèyàn kẹ́ bá mi dá sí leléyìí. At what age should you allow your kids to have phones or to have smart devices? At what age? Ní ká kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. Àǹfààní wà fún yín, Olasco, I see you, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Fún ìgbà àǹfààní wà fún yín, now you can call in. Tá a bá ti yanjú yẹn díẹ̀, they will now go to how well do you know games táwọn ọmọ yìí ń play? Irú games wo ni wọ́n ń play? Games wo la lè allow wọn kan play? Òbí mi ti sọ pé no games. Wọ́n ti sọ sí pé Roblox àbí kí ló ń pe game yẹn? Ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ bá last week wọ́n ní game yẹn ò bad, wọ́n ló wà okay pé you can allow your kid láti play Roblox. It make sense. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé game yẹn ó ń build the technical part of their brain. Ó ń train one and all that. So wọ́n níbẹ̀ náà pé n tó ń bà mí lẹ́rù nínú Roblox àbí kílẹ̀ ń forúkọ yẹn ni wípé wọ́n lè bá anybody play. Ẹni tó ń mọ̀ rí àtẹni tí wọn ò mọ̀ rí, àwọn nǹkan tó ń bè mí lẹ́rù nìyẹn. Ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ yìí kéré? Ẹni tó mọ̀ rí bí ẹni yẹn wà l'Afghanistan bó wà ní India kan lá máa sọ fún pé hey, what's your mom's name? What's your dad's name? What's your address? Ká tó mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, wọ́n ti ń ṣe information tí wọ́n á fi gba credit lórúkọ wa. Wọ́n lè ẹlòmíì lè rajà lórúkọ wa nígbà tán bá wọ́n ti ní credit card tó pọ̀ lọ́wọ́, wọ́n kàn ń wórúkọ ẹni tó wà l'Amẹ́ríkà ni. Wọ́n bá ti lórúkọ tán ti rí address, wọ́n á ṣa 2+2. Ṣé wàhálà òde báyìí? Àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. So the first set ntẹ́ máa kọ́kọ́ bá mi dá sí nísìn ni pé at what age can you allow your kids to have phones, a tablet, an iPad and all that? Lẹ́yìn yẹn à á bọ́ sí what kind of games? And àwọn games yìí báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá games yẹn dà bí ò dà? Get ó di méjì. Ìkẹta, social media per se. At what age can I allow my kids to be on social media? Ìyẹn kan lẹ́ẹ̀kejì. Now, social media wo? Ṣé Instagram ni? Ṣé TikTok ni? Ṣé Facebook ni? Ṣé Twitter ni? Èwo ló tún wà? Àwọn tẹ́ ẹ bá wà tí mi ò mọ̀ ẹ́ tí ó tún wà tí mi ò mọ̀ ẹ́ bá mi list ẹ̀. So nǹkan mẹ́ta yìí la gbọ́dọ̀ yanjú lénìí tó tó di pé mo lọ pàtí. A dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́. Èmi ti mú tádàkà mi dání, ìyẹn náà ń pè ní gègé tá a máa fi kọ àwọn advice ẹ bá fún wa lénìí. Ẹ má gbàgbé, everybody is here today to learn. I want to learn. I know you know a lot that I don't know about. So tell me, go ahead. The floor is open. Wọ́n ní Telegram. Is Telegram social media? I mean, fi pé bí WhatsApp ní Telegram ni. Fúnlọ́lá. Bí WhatsApp ní Telegram rí. Chat and chat ni. Tó bá àdèyàn sórí ẹ̀, wọn ò lè àdẹ sí. Àbí? Ṣó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀? Ẹ là mí lọ́yẹ̀ o, ẹ là mí lọ́yẹ̀, wọ́n ní tó kọ Telegram sí o. So, ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ mú lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ báyìí nsìn. Now you can request to be part of the program. You can join me live. Let's talk about it. If you're also joining me on YouTube, you can use Otunba Stelly. You can join me there. So at the same time, you can also request to be part. You can call in live on YouTube. I will accept it. Orí méjèèjì ńlá ti wà báyìí nsìn. Wọ́n tún ní nǹkan Snapchat sí o. Snapchat yóò dà fún àwọn tó bá ní iPhone nìkan náà lè ṣe. It's like WhatsApp. Bukola Aláwìyé. It's like WhatsApp. Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa. Ṣé rí n tá a fẹ́ sọ lénìí? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá kì í anyway, tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá lè kọ̀ọ̀kan lẹ̀ ẹ má worry. I'm going to upload it on YouTube on Otunba Stelly so that you can go and watch later. If you learn. Àǹfààní wà fún yín. Now, if you are here to tell us, to advise us, ẹ kọ́kọ́ wọlé kanlẹ̀. Now you can request to be part of the program. I can pick you. Let's talk. Don't forget, tẹ́nìkan bá ń sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́nìyẹn sọ nǹkan tó ń sọ tán kẹ́yìn tó gbé tiyín. ẹ má jẹ́ ká gba ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ra wa lẹ́nu. No, anyone can snap. Snapchat. Okay o. Èmi fi pé Snapchat ibi tó máa ń fi iPhone ṣe àbí òwò tún lókè kíní kan face ní àbí Telegram is worst now. Mo gbé o. Snapchat is not even save anyone right now. Why? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ Sinach_1. Ẹ má chat. Please call on the program. Tell us why. I want to know. Fumilola, you say Telegram is worst now. Why? Ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ bá mi sọ̀rọ̀. Mo rí pé social media yẹn la kọ́kọ́ mú. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ èwo lẹ fẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ mú bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. Ṣé social media yẹn ni ká kọ́kọ́ mú ni àbí ká kọ́kọ́ mú ti age náà? Get. Àbí tẹ́ bá ti call, ẹ ti rí nǹkan mẹ́ta tá a fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀, ẹ lè jẹ́ kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kó wọnú ra wọn. At what age can I allow my kids to have a smartphone, a smart devices or tablet or whatever? Ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀, games wo la fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wa play? Ṣé ẹ ti gbọ́ wọn ní Snapchat is not for children? Wàhálà wà o. Oladex, àwọn tẹ́kì ló ń wọlé yẹn. Ejò àlejò wa tó yẹ kó bá wa lórí ètò lénìí, àwọn yẹ kí n sọ fún ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò mo ti lọ live nísìn. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kó rántí kó wọlé kanlẹ̀. Wọ́n bá tiẹ̀ wá pẹ́ dé, ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà ká máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ká máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí educate ra wa. Ẹ má gbàgbé fún Lọ́lá because people can randomly search you on Telegram and chat without having your number. Ìyẹn lórí Telegram. But kí ló fẹ́ fi search mi lórí Telegram? Yes. So kí ló fẹ́ fi search mi o. And if I'm not on your phone, save number mi sórí phone yín. So kí ló fẹ́ fi search mi lórí Telegram? What are you looking for? Jimmy Cutie, no social media is for children except their parents want to be intentional about parental guidance. Àti báwo ni sọ náà ṣé mo ti ìṣọ́ra mi ná. Dirty videos are now on Telegram. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ calling ẹ ṣàánú mi. Truecaller saves number. Èmi ti delete Truecaller lórí phone torí Truecaller yẹn mo install Truecaller kó lè bá mi stop spam calls mi. Mo wá rí pé gbà tí mo lórí fóònù mi yẹn làwọn spam calls yẹn wá ń wọlé gan-an. Mo rí pé wọ́n ti ń fi mí polówó. Mo yà delete àtìgbà tí mo ti delete ẹ̀ spam caller call tèmi mọ́. So èmi ò believe nínú Truecaller yẹn rárá. Wọ́n kàn ń gbé wa mọ́ra ni. Now you are free. The line is open. You can call on the program now. Call on the program. Educate us. Tell us what to do. Tell us how to go about it. Ẹ lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti age wo ní káwọn ọmọ wa wọlé ní converse ní láwọn smart devices. Then what game wo lálẹ́? Àwọn òwe àwọn bí kan no game at all. You can upload anything via Telegram without penalizing the pay. Wàhálà wà báyìí o. Àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ́ni o. Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa o. Really? Tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ kí n pè yín, mo rí pé nìkan lóhun request mi ò rí request yín bí o. 30 videos are now on Telegram. Mo gbé. If you want me to pick you, just indicate. Let me know. You can also request to join me live. I want to learn from you. Like I told you, I want to learn from you. From my end, I can see 55 people live. So request to be part of the program. Request to join me. Ẹ má jẹ́ kójú tì yín o. Ẹ má gbàgbé a fẹ́ learn lọ́dọ̀ yín láàárọ̀ yìí ni o. Tell me about it. At what age can my kids have smart devices? What game can I allow them to play? And at what age can we allow our children to be on social media? Why must your kids be on social media? Is social media meant for kids? Àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ó yá, ẹ jẹ́ àwọ̀ bẹ̀ lọ́bẹ̀ yín. Ìjà akọ́mẹ́ni tó kọ́ wọlé kanlẹ̀ yìí ná. Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú wa. Torí àwa tá à ń tọ́ ọmọ lọ́wọ́ báyìí sìn, kọ́lọ́run bá wa tó àwọn ọmọ wa ni. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ti gbọ́n jù wá lọ. Oladex, can you hear me? Hello. Okay, Oladex, I can't hear you. If you can hear me, let me see your face. Aha, gbọ́ ó dà ń gbé phone ẹni o. We can't hear you at all. We can't hear you at all from here. Aha, mo ti ń gbọ́ báyìí nsìn.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, talk to me. Let's talk.
When we're growing up, it's different from the way our kids are growing now. And I feel like the kids that we're giving birth to right now are more smarter. Sometimes mama son, ọmọ mi máa tan TV. Before I woke, my watching operate TV.
At what ọmọ yìí èjì wo lọmọ yìí?
She's 4. Ó máa tan TV. Ó mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ lórí TV.
Bẹ́ẹ̀
She
ni.
will operate everything.
Wow.
And she's been doing that when she was 2. Mo kàn máa rí tó ń operate phone mi. Before I got her iPad, she will operate my phone herself. Conveniently, ó ṣe pé bóyá mo fi hàn o. So the kids that we're giving birth to now, they're more computer age. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ìgbà tí olden days tó bá bí àwa, tó bá ti bí ọmọ, ó máa bá òní mọ́ dàgbọ́ ló máa tó some weeks káà tó la ojú.
Lẹ́yìn ìjọ́ kẹjọ ni. Lẹ́yìn ìjọ́ kẹjọ.
Bọ́ọ̀sì tẹ bá bí ọmọ.
Same day ni. Same day ni o.
So it's different. So me no pé ẹ má ra iPad fọmọ, ẹ má ṣe gbá fọmọ because of the computer age or what they're seeing online. It's not the point. It's not the solution because imagine people want to work computerized. It's different from the way we were born. Ọmọ ti lajú, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bí báwo ti lajú. Láti wá wo lajú kántàsì làwa gbá.
Ayítáyà. Kágun kẹ̀kẹ́ rálì.
Kágun kó tó fi bí àwa nìyẹn. But right now it's different. So there's nothing we can do about being born different.
So we cannot pinpoint the exact age. So okay, but as a parent, at what age okay, you can have a smartphone, you can have a tablet, you can have an iPad.
If we're thinking about it the way we were born, we're not going to move forward. I'm watching press the phone 2 years. It's 2 years old and she's operating my phone perfectly. But then I won't know. So if we're thinking about a cash buy for more, but you know, secondary school, tí mo fẹ́ ra phone, I know no more got more for you maybe. Mo fẹ́ ra phone when they were secondary school. So from my phone at this age, in it can we go to university, go to university, go to my phone, but also for me, once in even though I come to law school, you continue to call as a computer age. Ọmọ mi àti kọ ọmọ nǹkan tó mọ as in ó ti ń kọ APC gan bí kan tó lọ school America láti wá wà. As in the more computer age.
Àwọn kan ló tún tó àwọn ọmọ kan ló tún tó ló ń tó lé bẹ̀ yẹn. Eré ìyẹ̀pẹ̀ la máa ṣe tá a máa kọ́lé ẹyẹ.
So it's not wrong of giving them the computer age because until large already. Then one less on my phone. I'm surprised more phone.
Ìyẹn ọgbọ́n tiẹ̀ ló máa ń yẹ̀ mí lẹ́nu jù kíá wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tẹ̀ wọ́n máa scroll right wọ́n máa tì á.
Mi ò fi kíní ìwọ̀n ẹ̀ náà. Mi ò fi ìwọ̀n ẹ̀ pé as in I started getting mo máa gbà tó 1-2 years máa shock. Ẹgbà mi nítorí ọlọ́run mi ò fi kíní ọmọ yìí. Ó máa operate mi fún mi perfectly ó máa call mi.
Olades, hold on, Ben. Bro, all the way from Dubai, right? Is it Dubai or Malaysia?
Yes, sir. Dubai.
Rashiri. At what age? Age you will, because Olades in something pay ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀. At age 2, àwọn ọmọ yẹn gan ti ready fún yín. But as a parent, at what age can you say, you know what? Ẹ bá mi ra tablet fún wọn káwọn náà ní tiwọn. If you don't want them to have access to your phone, what age?
Because I'm also very important. Only visa. The way you can restrict people entire phone in your tablet for much you only access to. Yeah. So you can get to the tablet. So see about the crony back. Kò sí èjì tí ò lè fún ọmọ. Even tó bá fún gan, we find out pé peace tó fẹ́ ní nínú ilé yẹn ọ̀sẹ̀ tó bá fún ní kíní yẹn ló máa tó ní kíní yẹn. Ó bá ti fún ó lè ní peace o. Any other thing tó fẹ́ di gbogbo ẹ̀ ó máa bẹ́ẹ̀ disorganize ẹ̀ ni because that's the only thing that can reserve our attention for you to have your own time in the house. But as a parent, you should find a way to restrict any because if I mean guns in only my gbàwé gbà mí máa kọ́ wà lórí bikini kan tí ò wọ pátá tí ò wọ yàn jáde àwọn ọ̀gá ṣáìtì tí mo wà wà òkè gàǹgà máa lórúkọ báyìí wá sórí screen mi. Advert kò yẹ pé ṣáìtì tí ó lè ìgbà mí kan ó lè jẹ́ app kan ló kàn lò tí ó jẹ́ pé app yẹn tó bá sanwó fún only license láti
polówó anything. You are very right.
Láti polówó anything tó bá wù wọ́n. So tọmọdé bá rí yẹn kò wá okay, but there is a way you will restrict everything on that whatever you are buying that will be like even àwọn app tó bá jẹ́ going to be application for kids. Everything in association to kids. So kò sí irú nǹkan báyẹn ṣe lè ṣẹlẹ̀. So ó bẹ́ẹ̀ kó kúkú rà dàn kó máa lo fóònù ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé fóònù àgbàlagbà ni. Anything can come up.
All the way from Ghana, Mama, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣé wà pa? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n twist question ti yín báyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n twist question yín báyìí. Wàhálà wà o. So, jẹ́ kí n wo nǹkan táwọn méjì sọ ni pé get whatever you want to get for them at any age. But now you can put parental guidance on it. What are the disadvantages of getting smart devices for your kids at early age? Because if two of them are saying any age, wow, okay. So don't tell me the advantages now. I want to know the disadvantages.
You should let them have the exposure at any age till you actually need it. Let me put that close. Till you need it. Now, everything on video okay. No, show. I want you to show. Tablet in here.
Okay.
That's the first one. Everything Baba Kejire. Shetiri Kotonche. Tablet in here. Ẹgbẹ́ fi bàbá kẹta hàn yín bàbá kẹta nìyẹn tablet nìyẹn ṣe ti rí now they are young my last one is he will be 9 later this year and I can say that they probably had individual gadgets for people younger for 5 years old or 4 years old or whatever because school demands the kind of education system demands it, and they are actually homeschooling. So school it's online school, so they need gadgets, they need access to the internet. Now, learning internet, learning schoolwork, they do other personal things, and that is where parental control, gridlock comes in. So I have a time dedicated to them outside of schoolwork. I am there. That they have to do personal things. They play games.
We have to sit with them.
I know the games they play. Now, aside that, a child will always want to be a child and wants to see things because what I have even seen now is that even on after parental control, the children websites, according to their ages, also now have content, the gay content, homosexual content, and all that. One filter is here. So they just push it into the children's sites that you have approved as adverts, and the children can click on it. So when these children click on it and they see it, they say, "Oh, mommy, can you imagine they're showing something?" So that shows that you cannot have 100% control. You can control from your end, but you can't control from the technology and the upgrades they want to story our site that are children friendly. Because the control that are given them is according to their age. The oldest one is 16. Now, I also have a remote shot that you can shut them down. Even if you feel that you are far away and they are abusing the length of hours, I can shut them down. Tablet on my phone or take one accord. It will not be able to put it on. Now, disadvantages are so many and overwhelming. Number one, my children have Telegram and they have WhatsApp.
Which one? All of them or the 16-year-old?
All of them have Telegram and they have WhatsApp. Because the school demands that they communicate to their teachers sometimes as group work on Telegram and whatever. So aside from tutors and the parents, they don't communicate with any other person. And they are not on any other social media platform. My oldest child is not on Instagram or Facebook, and he knows the reason why he's not there. Now, Telegram, as Bush injected, I check it often. I take the gadget and scrutinize and check because you have to double check. Now you can open an account, you can sign Telegram, and the discrete things, adult things that you cannot share live on other social media platforms. You can blow it out on Telegram. It's allowed. You can post nude videos. You can do any manner of stuff on Telegram. But if the person's number is not saved on your gadget, you won't have access to it. For instance, we are just about share some nasty things in there. In that all say, let's say we contact this lover, the access lati wo. That is it. So disadvantage is if you are not able to have a grip on your children and you are not so bonded to have a control, the children are tempted to step out of line to want to view further or explore, which is children's mindset. They might want to explore. You understand? So don't just give them because you want to give them. Give them if you are able to handle the monitoring. If you are able to handle the monitoring. So yes, serious.
Okay.
About that. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to let you go so that I can bring a new set of people. Then I can bring you back again to give me more of that insight. And you made a chance to conclude the way there's nothing you can do about the age. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn dé wọ́n gbé ọpọlọ kọ̀ǹpútà dé ni kò sí nǹkan tá a lè ṣe sí àbí.
During COVID, because most of their schools were done online for almost a year plus. So you don't want to tablet for almost a year plus. You have a tablet here, but I know it. That's possible. Yeah, so possible. In cutting my down, so my last
Ṣàngó ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò mo rí yín o. Ṣàngó sọ pé people don't have Gistlover number and vice versa. How come people can access Gistlover? Okay, so if that means if you are not part of Gistlover's group on Telegram, you cannot be part of what he's talking about. Okay. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe request mo ṣe fẹ́ mú yín o, èèyàn bíi 15 ló dó sí bíbá yìí o. Wọ́n bá ṣe request mo ṣe máa mú wọn. Now, the new set of people coming in now, I want us to talk about. Hello ma. Ẹ káàsán ma, yín ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé ni. Àwọn games wo lẹ allow káwọn ọmọ yín play lórí fóònù wọn?
But I know people who are kids, and because right now, I'm still very young. I'm a little bit closer to the kids. So I'm going to be talking based on what I know, like what allows these kids to, be able to use the tablet, the internet, and all of that, right? I just feel like outside school, anything, you've given them time. I feel like parents should be able to time their kids. Like, oh, after school, go outside and play for a while, go to the park, give them activities outside that tablet, outside the internet. You understand? Like in the park, or make them have more sport and all this for maybe every Wednesday, every Friday. They will look forward to something that they really like. There's ballet dancing, there is hockey games, football, so many things that they can do that their mind, because they are kids. Me, when I was in school, I did for a lot. I didn't have one like after secondary school, like to after secondary school complete. My parents didn't allow me. I didn't have it. My brother, we didn't have it at all. And to be honest, I didn't even think about it. Like I didn't think about it that I want to have it phone. Some of my friends had, but it was only during holidays that they had. Because school I even went, you can't bring food to school. Again, so my friend didn't even go there. My mom, I want home. The only time I knew I went Facebook was after secondary school. And my mom even said, okay, the only reason you are doing this is because so that your friends from secondary school can still contact you. Mommy had the password. She had everything so that you can always go in there, check whatever was going on there. So, you can give them the tablet. I've seen people that their kids have tablets at 2 years old. I don't think any kid, I don't know what the 2 years old wants to do on tablet. To be very honest, like whatever they want to watch, the Coco Melon they want to watch, you can watch it on the TV, right on the TV with them, and you can still put it on the TV with them with the parental guidance, so that they can, it won't switch or go to any other, rubbish. Snapchat is already, when Snapchat came out, Snapchat is just for pictures because of the filters on it. Now, because Snapchat doesn't have like so-called regulation, anybody can have anybody on Snapchat. Although yes, that's like but there's some times that will just come in, but you won't even know how to go at it. All these who have only fans or something, start sending a lot of things like adding your only fans, sending their bodies. And some kids have Snapchat, although they chat with their friends, but all these have come on it. TikTok used to be really just for fun, like, oh, let's just make videos, have fun. It used to be for kids. TikTok used to be for kids.
But now, go.
But now, no. But on TikTok.
I'm sorry, I'm not on TikTok because Mama tell me what is wrong with TikTok now.
TikTok now, I wouldn't advise anybody to put their child on TikTok.
For real?
Yes. Every topic that you can mention in life, you can check the age on TikTok. Like maybe I think that it's 10 or something. TikTok is for kids. But now, because adults are now on TikTok, and adults can do whatever they want. So you will definitely, when you keep scrolling, you will all those opportunities come, seeing all those things there. I would advise anybody to put their child on TikTok, on wherever all those dancing happen.
Oh yeah, let me ask you this question. Mama Louise, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there, and I would just like to quickly say something.
Okay, wait, before you say something. What if my kids have TikTok on their phone, and when they are coming back from school, they delete? They're going back in the morning, they upload it, they'll go back to it because how? What about you? So, Mama Louise, Mama Louise, go on.
Okay, for me, my kids, they can't have phone.
Until when?
Maybe because for me, I don't use the phone like finish my secondary school. And even after the phone, if I can fell off the school, see our parents so that they'll be able to contact me and all that. That was when I have the phone. They're Google, they think about social activity. So my kids, they don't need food. What do they need it for? Sherry, but America, Wọ́n ní láti rí ọmọ ní láti lo owó tán wà pọ̀ wọn ṣáà ní láti rí ọmọ fóònù wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó máa bá àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ microwave oúnjẹ. And when you look at all these kids that see ẹ̀gbọ́n àtàbúrò, ìkò ní gbé kan, ìtọ́jà àgbà sílẹ̀ máa ti láti 9 years old lọ. So they will be able to do all sorts of things. You know, kò sí ìkọ̀kọ̀ sọ́mọ kékeré kan ṣe lórí àwọn gadgets. Aside pé, okay, because of the COVID, you know, this online, that one is totally different. We can't really compare that with when you just have your kids on all these gadgets, doing whatever they like. About our mommy, during the COVID, they had their classes on laptop. And after class, we are calling the assignment. And that is the end. A lot of things for kids to get fun. Game. Everybody is talking about game. If we are on games, so they, my lucky partner, someone will set you back again, someone back again, someone
All àwọn ọmọ sí ò mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ sùwé, wọn ò mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ tẹ́ntẹ́ o.
I did tẹ́ntẹ́ in secondary school àti private school but.
Ṣé yóò bá wá sí bẹ̀ ńkọ́?
So I think that is the truth. Everybody, Baba, Mama, Walori, Mama,
ẹ jẹ́ kí n ka comment méjì fún yín. The first one sọ pé this is a tricky topic. It goes both ways. Some of our parents don't have time with our kids, and the way out is giving them gadgets in order not to disturb us. Disturb. That is what. Pick that in there. We should have schedule for this kid. Disturb. Need disturb. On YouTube, this person said, I can remember when I was in SS3. What year? Big boys in my class used to bring phone to school with porn on it. They will be showing all of us just to booga about it. And before they get home, they will delete it.
Our children need to be trained.
If they don't have it, they won't bring it to school. So that is just the truth of this matter. At the schools, I see a lot of things. All in the name of Ayelaju,
Hmm.
If you are earning $700 per week and you don't collect apartments that is more than your power, you will be able to put your bills and you will eat fine. But because people want to, these people are not handicapped, they can go out there and do whatever they, you know, just do whatever you know you can do and you have time for your children. There's nothing like your children will be disturbing you. You should create your own time. Create time for your children. So everyone are dealing with a story more. Àwọn stories story time, you know. Lọ sí bàtí àdé ṣeré ẹgbẹ́ bí ti wọ́n. Àwọn ọmọ ẹlòmíì ó ti ní eye problem because of that.
Eye problem. Another disadvantage.
Yes, because of too much screen time. Ó ti lóko ọmọ ẹlòmíì àwọn èèyàn ọmọ wọn ọmọ ń kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ojú kíkà because of too much screen time. So I just my own opinion, that's just
All right. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ka another comment. Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ nsìn, mo ń bọ̀ ó ní they need real life interaction with parents and peers, not necessarily on gadgets. Sometimes this makes those kids introvert and they don't have social skills. Hey, wow.
There should be a balance.
Wọ́n tún ní recently a child in my area committed suicide at 13. He was imitating a TikTok challenge. Oya now, Oya ẹni sùúrù. Ẹ ti cancel TikTok. Ẹ ti cancel Telegram.
Facebook àti Instagram.
Kàn cancel gbogbo yẹn náà.
Ọmọdé
Èjì wo lẹ ń rìn fáàsì ọmọdé? Tell me ọmọdé èjì wo lẹ mí?
My 16-year-old son cannot be on Facebook and cannot be on Instagram.
Until when?
Until he's an adult, I can't tell. If he's under my roof, he cannot be on Instagram and Facebook, and he knows it. And he knows the reason why I can't allow him. He knows what is there. How do I now expose him to it? It's very good and he knows it. I don't ban him, but I make him understand that these are the reasons. And he understands. Even YouTube for children is available. YouTube, the general YouTube is for adults. If you put parental control on your children's gadgets, when they are trying to download an app, it will send a message to you and ask for your permission. If you approve it, it's still a child. If you approve it, it will go through. If you don't approve it, they are not able to install it.
Ó yá jẹ́ kí n add àwọn kan wọ́n ti ń fohùn lẹ́ẹ̀mbẹ̀ yẹn ó dà pé everybody fẹ́ sọ tinú ẹ̀. Train your kids and have boundaries. Go ahead.
Kids will very, very curious. I was a very curious kid. I was important to
Curiosity, that's another thing.
Yeah, kids will be very curious, even if they don't know all this. It's just normal for them to want to know this, want to know that. Some people that will be asking questions like, they'll be asking some of the questions finance. People want to be like, don't ask me this question, like don't ask me the way to judge the answer. Don't ask anything askable, they will ask. They are very, very curious. So kids naturally they are curious. So now giving them that platform to know everything, you've taken away their innocence. Their innocence is just taken away. You know, like they already know, they already seen this, they won't be kids anymore.
On YouTube,
as for games,
go ahead.
As for games, there are games to play. There are games to play online. Not normal shit and at the every other game. There are games that are decent that they don't need to play with strangers. And I know the games. Michaela, what game do you play online? There's nonogram. Nonogram is like a puzzle.
Puzzle
be what's the game? Nonogram.
Nonogram.
Like a puzzle. Yes.
Yeah.
N-O-N-O.
I think you can just download
it's like
instead of
yes
online with internet.
Yes, so it's like a puzzle, and it helps with their there's also this other one they do that helps with their dictionary, their new words, their vocabulary, and all of that. I know the one this one is the one that is asphalt 9. That one you can play with strangers, but the strangers do not have access to you in any way. It's like playing soccer online. It's like playing Xbox. Temali, one individual don't play Xbox for me. So I have access to all of those games and what is done behind me. And then the gadgets are submitted 9 p.m. every day on the dining table.
The same thing with mine too.
I'm your shadow. I'm your shadow. So if you are not able to curtail what the child does, let me tell you, if you are too strict on the child and restrain all these things at this era, the day that child will have access to a phone or a gadget, you'll be shocked what the child will do with it. I think channeling interaction, enough sufficient interaction with your children, not just give them the gadget, and one time and whatever, but interact with your child. If you are saying no, let them know why you are saying no. If you are saying yes, let them know why you are saying yes. Yeah. And when they are there, they'll be able to tell you their mind. My own little son that came, a 9-year-old, to tell me that, Mommy, we are now passing, our children cartoons are now gay. You can now have gay children cartoons. Gay this one is now coming up and it's not nice.
Now, I just think YouTube so when the parent is not at home or home training comes in, okay, make your kids your best friend so they can tell you things. You will be surprised when they tell you things. And it comes to let's have home mini library. In Babagun, right? For example, chairman, ẹ̀yin lẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ nsìn o. Ọmọ mi nsìn mo gba phone ẹ̀ for 2 weeks. He's 11. Kí ló dé tí mo gbà? Lóru, sometimes when I just májí táwọn àjọ̀nú bá ti gbé kíní ẹ̀ bó ṣe máa ń gbé wá, màá kàn sáré sá wọnú studio, màá sáré lọ kọ́lẹ̀ kí n tó gbàgbé kílẹ̀ tó mọ́, write it down. Bí mo ṣe fẹ́ wọnú studio mi, mo kàn ní kí n kàn jágìrì wọnú yàrá ẹ̀. Mo kàn gbọ́ gbì tí mo gbọ́ yẹn, mo fi pé okay, bóyá ó jarun pa, mi mọ̀. Spirit mi kàn ní kí n lọ sẹ́yìn bẹ́ẹ̀dì yẹn. I saw his phone there. Nílẹ̀, but ó ti kú. Mo wá mú fóònù yẹn, mo ṣe báyìí. Ó dẹ̀ hanrun. Ó hanrun. Wow, okay. Bóyá ó gbàgbé sùn, fóònù yẹn jábọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Besides, 9 p.m. ló yẹ kó drop fóònù yìí now. Mo wá mú fóònù yẹn, mo kàn mú dání. So the next morning, you already going to school, mo kàn lóyíkò. Do you know you're not going to have your phone for the next 2 weeks, right? Only yes. Mo expect kó sọ pé no, why? Only yes, I know I'm not going to have it for the next 2 weeks. Mo ní, what did you do? Because I was using it. Oh. So lóru yẹn ò ń lò. Àwa sọ lọ́wọ́ mọ́mì ẹ̀ wá gbọ́ pé using care. Wọ́n kó fóònù ní 9 p.m. tóun kó sí dining now. So he waited for everybody to go to bed, to sleep. Then he came downstairs to pick it up. And okay, for the next 2 weeks, because àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ máa ń chat, wọ́n máa ń code, wọ́n máa ń design game, so he was missing out. Tó bá ti kùn, man, you know, for every reaction there is a reaction. So nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ló ń jìyà yẹn. Chairman, you're on the floor. Good evening, Baba.
I've been listening. Everybody is making sense, but what work in my home may not be able to work in your own home because I don't know how you handle your kids. I don't know the upbringing that you have already got. Some people have access to bicycle when we were growing up. Only have our own game at that particular point in time is tire.
At the bodies.
Use tire, our bodies and whatever. We make our own wheel, whatever. At that particular point in time, act of making things. We learn how to make certain things.
Creativity.
So people don't know. Like my son, he's 30 now. From age 7, he can operate any phone. What I do in the house is from Monday to Friday, there is you don't watch TV. Now, when you come back from school, do your own work, do some reading, I borrow some book for you, concentrate on that, and give me a report. Tell me what you read and what you understand about that.
Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday, no television. Whatever program you are doing, no all this telemoto or whatever. You open television for the children, they sit down there, some will eat and sleep. No. Weekend. You're only allowed. Whether you choose to do some things on computer or on the phone, maximum 2 hours. And something that is meaningful. There's some things that my son knows that is gone. And that's how I sit down and look at them. Wow, this boy. Because when you create time, create time, when you say you create time for them, yeah, if you give them 1 hour, they can do something that you want 10 hours to destroy their life or making their life because they are smarter than us. The way they think, the way they is faster. When you create more time to do nonsense, but to abandon them in the name of buying gadgets for them, you will not be able to handle them when the problem comes. Most especially we that are in Western world, that could see time, that is your possibility, that is also low, that is also low. Oh, then when you come back and they put in the fridge, just like always sit down and eat. When the problem comes, you will not be able to handle it. Video games that we are talking about is good for brain development. But what type of video game are we talking about? We need to understand that which type of video somebody's playing Fortnite, whatever. Somebody's playing this where they are killing themselves. Yeah? We need to make sure we monitor, like what my sister said before. There is parental control that you can put.
Bàbá yẹn ti sá lọ o. Hello sir. Wọ́n ti sá lọ o. Ó ń rò ní. Madam Ekabo Alaja, you're on the floor. While we are waiting for that Baba's network to come back, let's hear you, Alaja Ekujo Meta. Àwa nìyẹn o.
So I've heard all kind of different school of thought from everybody. Everybody's coming up with their opinion, what they can do, what they can't do for their kids. But I'm gonna circle back to parenting. Everything is all about parenting. And beyond parenting, I think the next phase is also to understand your child. Kind of educate your child on some of these topics. Some people, they don't even discuss some of these topics with their kids. They don't discuss dating with their children. They don't discuss lesbianism and gay with their kids. They don't talk about social media with their kids. Even a lot of things that people think they are not social media, they are social media, okay? And it also depends on where your child or your children are in terms of age. If you have a toddler, you can relate with me that I have a preteen and a teenager. If you have somebody mentioned they have a 16, I may be able to relate with my 13, but a 13-year-old boy is also different from a 13-year-old girl. It's a lot of things that is going on when it comes to children. We can't generalize it. It baffles me when somebody says, just because it works for your kid, that doesn't mean it's going to work for my kid. Everybody has to develop their own set of rules within their household. Now, my daughter started using phone. First of all, both of my kids started using. I have 11. My daughter is 11, and my son is 13. They started using phone for since like maybe 1, 2. My phone. Because music helped them a lot. When my daughter is in the car seat, she's a crybaby. So when she's crying, she cries a lot. So, and my mom told me I was a crybaby. So I just say, okay, I get my own copy back. So what helps me with her is music. So I can play any music. It doesn't really matter what I'm playing. I put it inside the car seat with her. She's holding my phone and she's literally, first of all, I started rocking the car seat or put her on the swing. I have a swing that swings her around. But she doesn't like that much. I think she likes the car seat because I started that. Anytime she's crying, I put her in the car for a ride. I turn up the music and that kind of brings every other crying and wailing down. As she grows up, I started with a tablet. They both close in age, 13 and 11. So they started fighting with the tablet. So I'm like, okay, everybody needs their own tablet. they started operating these gadgets as early as 2, 3. They can go to wherever they want to go to. But this is a tablet that only have kids stuff on it. So they can scroll down and just go do kids activity and stuff on it. By the time my daughter turned 7 years old, at that point she already got a cell phone. Because both of them actually, because what's the point? You have to understand your kids. I have friends that say, oh, my kids can't get a cell phone because, they're going to go to where they're not expected to go to. Not my kids. We have a family link on the phone. I use Android. I'm not the iPhone person or whatever. So we have a family link. So I know what they are doing or whatnot. Even at that, I can vouch for my kid. I can say I have good kids, but you can't swear with your kids about anything, right? Things pop up on their phone. They are on social media, okay? I coach them about what social media is. I have sex talk with my son. I have relationship talk with my 13-year-old. My daughter has children on sex talk with her about dating. I talk to my son all the time about what is appropriate, what is not. Girls are fast. I ask him, I said, how your girlfriend doing? Because I want to see where his head is. These are conversations that are tough, but are parents. You got to open up and have this conversation, tough topics with your kids. You got to talk about shaving their armpits, using deodorant. A lot of things that you got to talk about there. Some boys, you see them walking around moving their pants. You got to talk to your son about that. Is that too much air under there? Do you need to shave? You got to feel comfortable and let your kids open up to you. If your kids know that they can discuss everything and anything with you, they're going to stay away from a lot of trouble. Forget social media. Somebody just said it on your show that some kids bring the phone to school and show other kids that don't have phones, that their parents have swear down that they're not going to use phones, sexual intercourse. Okay, so it level up. That kind of level up the whole scenario, right?
So when you are beating your chest like ọmọ mi ò wo pọ́ọ̀nù rí, bó ló ti fẹ́ rí wò? Iṣẹ́ yẹn ti já o.
That's right. Now, your son technically just watching porn from another child's phone. On your show last week, if you can remember, I mentioned that in one school in my county, there was a shutdown within the school with the students sharing candy that have a weed with other kids. And it was an emergency. From just giving another student a candy, the candy is laced up with weed. We have multiple kids down, trolling and carrying on. And as a parent, you're going to say, oh, my kids don't go on social media, I have good kids, but they just had a candy. These are conversations you bring your kids and have a dialogue with them and say, listen, don't get candy, kids do something, they exchange candy. They'll take your candy to school or your snack and exchange it with another kid. These are conversations you have to love is sharing. You will not know these things are going on if you're not dialoguing and having conversation with your children.
Have the time for your kids.
So everything about social media, everything about dating, everything about what age, you have to figure out what age works for your child. If you have a son, kids with different challenges. Some kids are extremely fast, some are average, some are just on the low side. You have to know which level is your child. And even at that, you have to be able to talk to them so that they can open up. Kids committed suicide not because they do, not because of social media. It's because it's a lot of underlying issues in the family that is going on that triggers the situation. It's a lot of triggers. As parents, we have a lot of work to do. I'll say a prayer today that kí Ọlọ́run kó fún wa ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti raise ọmọ wa effectively.
Amen.
This one is very toxic. Very, very toxic. There's a lot of bad things that is going on that is not even your regular phone. If you have a regular phone, do you know that now we get text message randomly about weird stuff? I got a text message on my phone.
that says something, a picture of a lady and say you want to hook up tonight. It's a random number. I'm like, what the hell is this? I had to block the number. You know what? Immediately I called both of my kids. I said, listen, it looks like some people are sending some random stuff around. When you get those random stuff, can you let me see? You have to dialogue with your kids. You can't just overlook it and say, no. Sit down and talk to them. When they know they can bring anything to you, then you're safe. But when your kids can't talk to you, especially Baba, any problem, kids have access to us. Because we create the atmosphere for them to confide in us and have dialogue. You will be surprised if you have a boy. Your boy will go to the woman and have a lot of, like a girl is trying to talk to me in school. My son came home with an Instagram name. I said, Mommy, this girl wanted to follow me on Instagram because they come to me and tell, because everything is linked. I have all the accounts on my phone, whatever. I was like,
so your kids are on Instagram?
Yes, they are.
What age?
They don't go there. So listen, my son don't even like Instagram at all. Really. They are more on TikTok. Even TikTok, my son goes there just to kind of see those dances, listen to what they're saying. My daughter, she actually do TikTok dance and all that stuff. She doesn't have followers. She only has friends from school and things like that. I follow her too. I add family. Everybody is on there because it takes a village. When you see something, say something. If you see her do something that is inappropriate, which you're not going to see her do anything inappropriate, because guess what? We have a rule. She understands. She knows what is appropriate, what is not. Fine, on TikTok, stuff happened. They started talking about, story time. This person is trying to have sex with you. Will see her scroll past it. She will scroll past it. Whether you like it or not, social media is here to stay. In the earlier you educate them, you let them understand what all this is all about, and have them to make informed decision of what is appropriate and what is not. They know what is appropriate. They know where they need to be. They know when something is not appropriate. But if you say, I'm going to block them, they will never have access, they will still have access. Their other friends in school will show them. They will learn it the wrong way, and they're going to use it the very, very bad way. I believe in coaching. I believe in training. I believe in educating. When you do all these things, you're keeping your child head straight. In the world that we are in right now, technology is here to stay. It's not going anywhere.
Chairman, make your point. Ben.
I mean, I don't pray that here you thought it's only one account is out. You will be surprised that there's already backup account.
And he can't post it. Somebody just posted it now that some kids have like 2-3 accounts.
About a lady, a young girl, 10 years old, doing all sorts of sex position at the back. The mother came on social media that said, the daughter was being raped or whatever was. She has a TikTok account.
She doesn't have a TikTok. She have what is called Likey.
Which is also
social media.
Likey.
Social media is broad. It's beyond what me and you were talking about, and I'm just being for real. Social media, even the games that they play in social media. If you have a teenager that play Fortnite, that they play, Roblox and all that, they're on social media, legit. Because they can have a connection with other people in other surface of all other world across the world. It is a social media. If you are on Telegram and Instagram and WhatsApp, it's also a social media. It is. It is.
What age do you allow you?
Let's look at the boundaries. Let's know the boundaries.
That's what I'm saying. You can't use my set of boundaries for your boundary. You can't use your set of rule for my rule. I know my household. I can tell you to some degree. I'm not vouching for my kids and say, my kids will never do wrong. I'm not such a parent. Kids can do wrong. Kids will disappoint you. However, to some degree, as a mom, every day, Every day we have conversation about what is appropriate, what is not. We talk about life in general. We talk from praying. We talk from, educating. We talk from relationship, dating. I talk about everything. I'm not one of those parents that have a 13-year-old that we don't talk about dating already. I've talked about a girl will tell you, let's go under the step in school and have a kiss. And this same girl will tell you, you are trying to do something, you are trying to force something on her. I said, so be careful with these girls. That's how I talk to my son, straight up like an adult. I said, the girl will tell you, touch me right here. But the girl will be the one that will say, you are touching her or him inappropriately.
Madam, I just can bring question
conversation.
Madam, I like to bring question.
Sure.
We that we work, let's say even 8 to 5. By 5 o'clock, by 6 p.m., you want to do something else. You have some other things you want to do. You're busy. Maybe let me use Yahoo means to back closing in 5. I'm showing you from what I've heard. Oh no, I'm not to go confession. Go into one school. For not to go assignment online and all that. Do you think you have that time to monitor these kids on social media?
So I don't go around and follow and monitor. You have set of rules. You don't go around and follow kids on social media. My kids play sports, okay? And I should encourage everybody to get their kids to get involved in extracurricular activity beyond books.
To get them busy.
Everything. So we are busy. I work just as you guys are, 8 to 5, 8 to 4, 9 to 5, whatever the case may be. I just don't do double. I don't double anything because my second job is my children. That is the extracurricular activity and, just spending quality time with them. Now, by so doing, every parent needs to assign not so much time. If you have multiple kids, you just find 10, 5 minutes just to hear them daily. You have to hear your kids. What happened at school today? Even the little people, you will hear what little people will tell you. A 5-year-old will tell you 6-year-old about somebody that they don't like in their class. Somebody that is saying something negative with them. That's how you get to engage your children. And when you take them on sporting activity, you're in the car, you're dialoguing with them. You have to constantly talk to your children. That's how you can be able to support them. And you have rules. We have rules in my house. We have bedtime. You know what? The rule in my house, you take the phone, right? And you put the phone on the dining table. That's not the rule in my house. That might work for your household. The rule in my house is 9:30, you turn your phone off. Okay? The day your phone is now off, and I wake up or I'm just doing my night run. I do night run naturally. I don't close my bedroom, it's wide open. If I close it for a little while to take care of business, I open it back up. Listen, bed runs is important. Even if you have just your solely kids in the house, it's important for parents to wake up in the middle of the night and just check on your kids, check on your whole house. Now, if you are watching something like you giving your son the phone back in 2 weeks, you're very kind. That's the end of it for me. Then I don't trust you no more because you violate the rule in my house. You are not supposed to be on gadgets. The days that the tutors are going to be in my house, you're not going to be on gadgets. You already know it. They know the time to turn on the TV. As a matter of fact, they don't even want to watch TV no more.
Now, Edeka Shebai, for parents, I can chat me up, tell us how to lock, how to control, how to do that. If you are a parent and you are here and you must have a Google account, like a Gmail account. On your Google account, on your Android, you can look for family link. I don't know if you can see this. On the family link, on the family link, you have access to add your kids' gadgets on your phone. You can have an approval request, parent access code, notification settings, tips for family, help and feedback. Now, with this family link, when you add your kids' gadget on it, you can, for everything they want to do on their phone, they want to download anything, it will ask for your approval. Now, I will tell you my experience with that very soon. Now, you have a parent access code that even if they want to do it on their own, oh my Billy, what's the access code? That means they will still come to you. Notification setting is when your kid is using his phone or her phone, you will know. When the phone is off, you will know. Also, with this family link, you can set bedtime. Automatically, that phone will go off.
Shut down. Yes.
Automatically, because if I say you should go and shut it down yourself, is it 10 already? Yes. So with this, now with these notification settings here, let me Baba, I think you are saying your kids, it's like you are a little bit techie. When my kid is trying to download a game, what bill it or me to approve or not approve? How do I know this game is good or not? They will tell you, my friend have it on their phone. That is your friend. Okay. Okay. Now, because they come up with so many games names. So you copy to Google and ask Google, what is this game all about? Check the review.
That this one is not something that you would have, and at the end of the day, you throw it back from the house. So you become aggressive.
Now, somebody said this on YouTube. Only I gave my niece one of my unused iPad for 2 weeks to do online school and work, and only for that. I find out 2 days ago that she's been downloading hip-hop lyrics, learning them word for word. I tried to get more. Now, she now said, I asked her, what is all this about? She said, her classmate knows the lyrics word for word, and they're always intimidating her. So she needs to know the lyrics so that she will not look like Ebolo. Now, what's Ebolo? Later. She now said that she asked that question. She asked that question why her mommy was there. And her mom said, 300,000 over school to work go. I want to bring in new set of people, but before before three of you go, I want you to give me your summary on now. You method dancing. This is my conclusion with three of you. The three of you are like a case study for me. You have different angles to this topic. The madam from Ghana, you cannot take away your kids from tablets, from social media, from tablets, because they are homeschooling. You can't take it away from them. But you now have to monitor what they do on the tablets. And it works for you because you are working from home too, right?
Yeah, partly. Yeah.
Because if you are doing 9 to 5, except you are waiting for notification.
It's not about sitting with them. I'm sitting with them because I'm monitoring schoolwork.
Monitoring schoolwork.
When they are doing their stuff, I don't necessarily have.
And they are not on social media, right?
They are not on all those kind of social media. They have Telegram and WhatsApp.
To communicate. Okay. Elijah's case is different. Elijah allows your kids. People are asking me, how old are your kids? I don't know. Like, why do you allow them? You allow them to go. You allow them to go on social media, but you also join their account, so you see what they post. You can monitor what they're doing on social media. So you join all the social media accounts, right?
Right, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And chairman.
11 and
13. And chairman, for you is a no-no.
I have considered not yet, because I feel that it's an adult. I see a lot of stuff, and I have the self-discipline and self-control. It will have been something else. Now I expose my kids to those things. I mean, I like everybody. You go to some time, things pop up. There are times when you are saying you are playing game or whatever. They advertise something of stuff for it at your place. So it's not for me. They are on WhatsApp. That's it, just to communicate with them. Every other social media,
What time? At what age, Baba, will you allow them to have it? 18. What country are you? Which country are you, Baba?
It's okay.
UK.
And it's very fine. It's very fine because you know your children. Because my kids are ready for what they want to become in life. They don't want to follow my own path, get to where I am. So what we have them, if they're not what I want to become, focus on those things. They read books. My boy, he's performing in mathematics more than his mate. So he said, I want to be a mathematician and a pastor. My daughter said, I want to be the best ophthalmologist. So in that level, that's what they focus on, and that's learning. You go to the library, they borrow book at their level. That can build their brain towards that level. How many black people have achieved this kind of thing? So those are the way of what I can't tell them what to do. So rather than me allowing them to go and go on TikTok while I'm talking, no, focus on what you want to do and what age you want to become it. If you want to build your mates, if you want to be the best in class, you go through that level. It's not me telling you, you have to do math, you have to do English, you have to do no. But it's not for this. It's not for you. This child development of individual are different. Yeah. So many things that we always say back home in Nigeria or whatever. We say some children that have low skills. Yeah. Dyslexia, they call it. So we say, oh, yeah, they will monitor it from here. So it's not that
He's a slow learner.
Yeah. You get it. All along the line. You get over it along the line. So I don't dictate those things for them. But something that has to do with gadgets and social media, I monitor every single thing. So I can't be there 24 hours, but I'm away. That's that for me. Thank you, sir.
Eshe Baba, thank you so much. I appreciate three of you. Now,
Thank you so much.
yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Somebody's asking that the family link, is it an app or what? I think it's on all Android. It's on all Android. Family link.
You have to set it up. You have to set it up and link all the family together. But you have to link it. It's already on there, but you have to connect your family to it. You know,
if you also have a Microsoft account, it's there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit, but I just think parenting is grace of God. Parenting is not, I'm a better parent, you're not. Parenting requires you to put the work in. Physically, mentally, emotionally, show your kids love. You can say the kids will not get a phone and they will not have access, and they do have access. They have friends in school. I've seen it all. And kids logging on other people's accounts to use their own account and all that. A lot of things go on that parents don't know, and they will not discuss it. Your kids will portray one thing to you and they are another thing on the other side. So parenting is not that I'm better than you. Parenting is grace and a lot of footwork that you have to do to get your kids to be, kind of able to relate with you. Even at that, you keep praying and praying and, putting them in a lot of prayer, so that they can turn out to be the best that you want them to be. Just because your kids is on social media or because your kids are using electronics, gadgets, games and phone, that doesn't make your kids better than the other person. And just because your kids are not using it, that doesn't make your kids better than the ones that are not using it. Okay? At the end of the day, you have to know your kids, and you have to know if something is not working, at what point do you cut it off and change it from there. But if you're not paying attention, you won't know all these things. So it's a lot of work. It's just not about just us sit on this little, Instagram and have this dialogue. Even if you bring kids to your show and you ask them questions, they'll tell you. Some of them, they're not doing the most. They'll tell you, oh, I'm just on there, I'm just watching stuff, I'm just playing game or something like that. But the kids that are really doing the bad stuff on there, they're not going to open up like that. That's why I'm saying it's all in parenting, and you have to know your children. That's just my own point of view. You can't, You can't put any kids in a bubble. My kids can't be your kids. I have to be able to speak on mine. And even at that, I have to have reservation for my kids and say, you know what? Yeah, I can trust them, but who knows, kids? Because you tell them, don't get candy in school, don't go and share food, but then somebody is giving them methadone. I'm just saying, this happens all the time.
Somebody is asking me to post these on my page.
And all that stuff. So you might be training your kids one way, but from them just getting a candy every day, injecting some kind of things that you don't even know them anymore. You know what I'm saying? So may God help us. It's a lot of work, but God will see us through.
Amen. Okay? Thanks, Alaja.
All right, thank you. You guys have a very wonderful weekend.
And you too, man. Yeah. Now, somebody is saying I should post these on my page. I will post a few of the seconds on my Instagram. You can go to Otunba Stelly to go and watch it. Hello, subscribe. Lórí Otunba Stelly. Now, before we go, I want you guys to do me. Go ahead. I'm Tom and Jerry, Dada.
You know, Tom and Jerry seemed like a beautiful cartoon when the children were younger. So when I had my firstborn, the DSTV we had then always had Tom and Jerry on because it to catch his attention, and somehow we noticed that it became jumpy, restless. It was somersaulting. And people started calling him Tom and Jerry. People started saying, see you behaving like that. And the really very new to him was a toddler. And sincerely, I looked further, like, sincerely, this particular one, the way Tom will be pursuing very well around the place, we were doing it all alone as a lonely child, jumping from places, assuming that something was pursuing him, or maybe he was not pursuing things. And I had to, that was the end. It was really very easy. That was the end of Tom and Jerry. So it's not about social media in quotes. I think it's about what they watch, how the children perceive it, how they accept it, and how they respond to things.
Now, before you go, I want us to, if you still want to join me live, I want to try to leave this program by 11 on the dot. I have like 25 minutes or 22 minutes so that I can go and prepare for a party. Do me a favor. If you have your kid there with you, you have your kid and your kid are playing games. You know your kids are playing games on your phone. If you have done your own homework, you know the good games and the bad ones. Come online. Tell us those good games that I can allow my kids to watch, to play. Tell me games that I can allow them to watch. Now, about social media. Decide when my kids can be on social media. Then you have also led me to understand that if you want to give your kids phone, you want to give them tablets, is also on you. But the games in go that okay, your kids have to, because this is what I'm playing. You will not want your kids to look like a fool. Like don't you guys play games in your house? Are you okay? You like the way you call it. Come online. Let me pick. I have 25 minutes more. Tell me games that are appropriate for kids. Games that Americans will allow their kids to play. I may not allow my kids to play. Alaja, you're on the floor. Ekavo.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Our name, Mama. Eba mi das here, Joe. Only me to be blue, right?
The thing is, I can say actually everyone has said bad for children. Everything that needs to be said. Bad for children. But the most important aspect I will just chip in is parents. Let's have time for our kids. Online games. Whether you give them phone or you don't give them gadgets. Peer pressure at times makes them do what they are not supposed to do.
Peer pressure.
And be a parent that always have listening ear. No matter what happened, no matter your mood, no matter your emotion, even if you are not feeling fine, even if you are sad, when your kids call you, you answer to how. Because the moment you were like, leave me alone, I'm busy. I'll talk to you later.
Can't you see I'm busy right now? Can't you see?
They will try to find solace in another person.
Hmm.
And that person might be a bad person that will lead them astray.
Hmm.
So the very best bet is have listening here for your kids, have time for them, no matter the hours you use in working. Even go there to make sure that they know they feel your presence the moment you enter. Because like myself, the moment I enter my gate, I'll be asking, how is school today? How are you? What happened in school today will be my last question. And I want to hear what actually happened. It's either between you and a teacher or between you and your friends in class. If you play with your friend, you tell me how I play with my friend. What type of game am I playing with you? What discussion do you have with your classmates? I normally disturb my first boy, my 12-year-old boy, because he's the moody type. He doesn't speak out. He won't speak.
Haley, Haley, ẹ bá mi gba information yẹn kẹ́ ẹ call him padà. Ọ̀rọ̀ yín yẹn wọnú short, but ẹ take time, ẹ bá mi gbà and request please. I need those games. Mo rí pé nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń bá mi ṣe nìyẹn jọ. I'll pick you back. All right. Go on, madam.
So what I do is, woman goes along for me. If he doesn't want to talk, he will definitely talk by fire by force. Because another thing is, know the type of child you have or your children. They only people manage matter. I want only drop out.
Benny.
You will see the one that is introvert, the one that is an extrovert. So you know, you get to know what is wrong at every point in time. Even their containers alone should be able to tell you something is wrong with this child. So be a parent that is so close to your child, for them to be able to confide in you anything that they see, whether they see it on phone, on TV, in their school, a teacher says something, another says something to them. They'll be able to relate with you. No amount of mofuniform, tell your body relationship with you, fake it. Other relationship matters a lot.
Are your kids on social media too?
I have. Okay, let me just say this. I'm open Facebook for firstborn, and it was very little then. And up until now, it's 12 years old. And over. The reason I opened it there was because I wanted to groom him for modeling. But as time goes on, I discovered and I stopped. Because when you go down, I never felt a picture of him. I go to sound, I
model.
I can't force him. So till now, and the over from. The only thing I discovered was that because to get any family link, the phone here, or we pay all of TikTok. Fine, I want comedy skits from my long home. But TikTok, I see a lot of things there that is so bad or more. So because of that, we should install family link to my phone, and I scrutinize his phone. Games, they just games on his phone. Or delete everything. So whatever game to download now, he has to go through me. I have to approve it.
Chatting go, any parents, they were life pẹ̀lú wa. Okay, go on.
There was a time he changed his email address. Nobody making me stop because I will check it daily. At times it will bring notification. I had to go and meet him. I said when I came back from work on that day, then I called him. I said, give me your phone. Money password alone. Even though he used fingerprint, he used face scanning, the pattern password money low. So I changed your phone. So I checked his phone on that and I said, you have changed your email address. Why? He was looking at me. Tell me exactly the reason why you did that. And when I wanted to download something, I sent to Pinicom, did not approve on time, and I needed to download it. So I now change it. Age. Told you age long. So 18 years. So that
my last says àwọn kan tó ju èjì ẹ lọ. Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run. Àwọn tí wọ́n fọmọ wọn fóònù báyìí, ṣé wọ́n ní máa fi wá sí ẹ̀yẹ báyìí? Àwọn bíi Mama Louise.
Ọmọ tí wọ́n fún ní fóònù. Tọ́mọ mi bá mú fóònù ẹ̀ lọ sí skul mọ́ ọmọ tó máa ti ọmọ tó jọ máa wò.
Láwọn tí wọ́n ní fóònù.
ní fóònù gan ló kọ̀ nǹkan ju ọmọ tó ní fóònù lọ. Because you can say quickly give me for 10 minutes, let me check something. Á dẹ̀ wo oríṣiríṣi tó ní fóònù lọ́wọ́ kò tí ì dé jẹ́. Tó bá dẹ̀ délé wọn á shop clean out. And the mother will be like, my son did not have a phone until kìnnìkan age. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká tọ́ra wa, ẹ má fọmọ ní fóònù, á mọ̀ tó bá fẹ́ mọ̀. So close monitoring and having time for your kids is the best. Anytime, ọmọ mi lè mú phone and anytime holiday sọ pé give me your phone. Máa pump on him, not that màá ti fún lára pé kìnnìkan mo fẹ́ wo nǹkan tó ti ṣe so far. Thank God family league will even show you
the history. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ o, ẹ̀yin parents, you are live with us. Get family link. It's on all Android. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń lo iPhone mi mọ̀ bí yóò wà ń bẹ̀ o. But I'm very sure of the Android. Google link ni family link. You add all your kids' gadgets. You can monitor automatically. It will tell you off this phone. Oh, my so time to make your phone off. Wọ́n máa fi gbogbo ẹ̀ sí. Ó wà nílé ò sí ilé ó máa kú. Ẹ join ẹ o. Ó yá, go ahead, madam. Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
So I think having time for them, not just having time in terms of moral or discuss the best educative topics with them. And you know that you can even, last time I did a show on my page that I discussed with parents how you can like camp in the house without even going outside your home.
Camp, yeah, yes, that's true. That's true.
So there are certain activities you can even say, okay, today is a wash day. The boys will wash their hair, they will go to the barber or bring the barber home to come and barb for them, clean up the girls' hair, the hairdresser will come home and knit for her. There are times you can do all this castle building. Even if there is none, if it get around, a day like that, come together, you will be in their midst and play with them. You create time to do that with them. Not them only doing it by themselves.
Baba, I deliberately pick you to come online. I deliberately pick you because I know all your kids. I know they have gadgets at the age of where be 3 online. Don't need gadgets. How are you? How you dey do am? If you think àwọn tí wọn ò ní àwọn ò ra gadget fáwọn ọmọ wọn at a particular age, are you seeing them as old school?
Well, not necessarily. Number one, environment matters. Tell our parents not for our upbringing. Parents number one. What you don't have, you cannot give. It's not only money. There are certain common sense some parents don't have. If you don't have that common sense, how are you going to impact that to your children? Possible. So, discipline. Well, I mean, I grew up, I tried to train how to, all this technology and all those stuff. So my children cannot grow up and just not, I want to mean, no. Only much and shit. My kids are just from the age of 2. About a tablet, give me iPad, the first generation iPad, which for my children. But then when you give them those kind of things, you just want to make sure that because there's so many bad things out there. I go to see a lot of social media. So because to the point man play a game, I want him to man play. One on other people. Like if I play a game, I play with the computer.
Sega àti Mario la máa ń play gbà yẹn, Mario.
God bless you. Now they are playing it with other people. Don't play it, don't suffer on your don't play. Let's commit suicide. Let's do this thing. Let's do that. So like people and the parents have no clue.
Yes.
So any parent to number one, especially our Nigerians I want to know technologically savvy that much. Everybody no matter invoke. Some people don't even know how to operate it. When you have it, You don't even know how to do it yourself as a parent. So if you cannot, don't keep, because need money to as much as you can. Don't leave it. Don't look at others. Come and share peer pressure. Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwọn parents náà kì í ṣe ọmọdé ni. Ọmọ ọ̀rẹ́ mi náà ti ń lo kíní kan, òun náà gbọ́dọ̀ lò. Kíní kan ló wà ní Vogue torí gbogbo orí kíní kan lórí TV. The way tẹ́mi ṣe mọ láti lè take charge táwọn ọmọ ti tèmi. Some people don't know how to do it.
So let me pick this from your point. As parents, if you want your kids to have this gadget, you will go train no.
That is it.
Kò mọ tó ń ṣe. At least kò ní a kind of kò ní idea okay in tó ń ṣe that kò ní máa lọ bobo mommy pé no nǹkan tó ń sọ kọ́ nìyẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Kò sí lọ́nbẹ̀ o. Táwọn àlejò bá dé wà ní hold on. Moyo, what's the password to the internet?
Àwọn Nigerians wà wọ́n máa ń ṣe gan. Parents need to be abreast of gbogbo kìíní pé èmi náà gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ kìíní.
Torí ọmọ.
Mo lè bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ní mo láwọn kájẹ̀jì ọ̀tún rẹ pé àwọn ọmọ wọn sílẹ̀nsì but mo lè rí nǹkan tó wà lórí kọ̀ǹpútà ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan mo lè mọ nǹkan tí kọ̀ọ̀kan ṣe even when I was in Nigeria tí má tún lọ sí Nigeria mo watch wọn. In fact ibi tí mo ṣe dé mo lè tap into their camera of their phone look at them see wherever they are I can do it ṣé o kò sí nǹkan tó ń lè ṣe kò sẹ́ni tí wọ́n fẹ́ mú. Tí máa lè ti rí bí wọ́n ti ń kọjá ìwọ̀n àwọn nǹkan tí màá fi lock ó láwọn ó ní nǹkan tí wọ́n máa fi lock app kan lórí fóònù ọ̀dà laptop náà tẹ̀ ń lò jù ú sìn ọ̀n rí ìlú fóònù náà wọ́n ní pápá fi kọ́ ọ̀nù. Ìgbà tó yá mo ṣe kíní kan pa fóònù lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wọn mo rí pé mi ò lè get àwọn ọkọ̀ because ṣe rí app tẹ̀ dárúkọ ẹ̀ gan we can still bypass a lot of things on it.
Àbóhùn ni madam sọ lókè yẹn. Ebóhùn ni madam sọ lókè yẹn pé ọmọ àwọn post kíná ló ṣe yẹn náà ó change email address àbí.
Change passport. I want to give you that address.
Cherry phone mo bypass it. So mo gba phone landline ni mo gbà sílé. Landline. Landline wọ́n wá ṣe laptop. Àwọn Lenovo laptop mo rà fún gbogbo wọn. Lenovo yẹn èmi náà ní gbogbo everything lọ́wọ́. So orí laptop yẹn kò sí nǹkan kan. Especially in America, even in Nigeria, if you don't pay attention to kids, I'm spraying of the blood. Not long ago, mo bá ṣe installation kan, mo dẹ̀ ní kó táwọn bá ń ṣe lórí kọ̀ǹpútà wọn báyìí, mo dẹ̀ ní rí báyìí. Àwọn parents wọn tí ẹ̀ wọ́n. Ṣé àbí títà ní kí n sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan? Once in a while, just collect that food, collect that this thing, unexpectedly, check it out. You will shake. Some parents will cry with you.
Ọmọ tí mo ń fọwọ́ sọ̀yà ń ta rèé.
Tí mo ń fọwọ́ sọ̀yà ni, tí mi ò dẹ̀ mọ̀, àwọn ẹ̀ ń ṣe mẹ́wàá. You will see as young as 6 years old, as young as 10, as young as 13, 14. Nǹkan táwọn ò lè ṣe.
Tí kì í dẹ̀ ń ṣe pé àkọ́ wọn o.
Àwọn tó yẹ kó máa ṣe wọlé nice, clean. In your presence, just don't be there anymore. Even in my house, I have cameras. I'm watching you. Kì í ṣe pé bóyá èèyàn ń gbé military approach wa. ọmọ tá a bá kó ilé tá a kọ́ kò ní ta nìkan á put wa into trouble.
kò jẹ́ iṣẹ́ ìlú tá a wà yìí ẹnìkan sọ ní ìjẹta ó sọ pé if you are outside Nigeria you have 100% tendency to be in jail, to be depressed. Ó tún sọ kẹta àwọn èèyàn ní láéláé Amẹ́ríkà mà ló dùn jù ó ní no ní Nàìjíríà tó bá ní issue ọlọ́pàá tẹ́ bá lọ bá DPO ó lè bá ọmọ ẹ wípé láyé tíya ẹ bá tún mú ẹ wá bí n tí màá fojú ẹ rí ó yá ṣùgbọ́n l'Amẹ́ríkà one call no second chance ó bọ́ nìyẹn madam ṣé ẹ ti bá wa kọ list àwọn games yẹn jáde chairman ẹ má lọ o ẹ lè bá wa vet àwọn list yẹn go on.
ẹnì ṣe mọ̀ pé àwọn pẹ́rẹ́ǹtì ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ pẹ́rẹ́ǹtì kan sì mọ̀ pé ẹnìkan mo pè é sí olóhùn àdùṣẹ́ mo ti pè láàbò pé ní alẹ́ àná olóhùn àdùṣẹ́ mo pè like 45 minutes ago.
ó tún ṣì wà níbiṣẹ́.
ọ̀gá adé kí ló wá fún mo lọ síbi iṣẹ́ kejì ni ẹ máa ṣiṣẹ́ méjì mẹ́ta mẹ́rin wọ́n á lọ gbọ́ máa ní ọdún daycare in fact wọ́n máa wọ́n pẹ́rẹ́ kan tó yẹ pé daycare ló máa wà for days only 2 days ni wọ́n wà láwọn parents wọn máa ń rí àwọn ọmọ wọn sójú. You understand taking care of kids, single parents and all that stuff. I am too, and I can tell you what, there is a way to always manage because sharing gbogbo thing you pay attention seeing it. The problem bad day, you would call your boss and say, please, I'm taking time off because there is problem. So the best making of pushing masculine immediately, we went to check with you are just watching your kids. Iṣẹ́ méjì mẹ́ta mẹ́rin nǹkan téèyàn máa dà láyé yàrá ga. Tàbá ti ṣẹ́jú ẹ̀ nínú 24 hours yẹn, ìtẹ́rù mi fi wà ní ojú 2-3 hours lọ.
Kò sí rọ́mẹ̀ o.
Days. Tó bá ti pay attention sọmọ ẹ̀, wọ́n ti rí àwọn ní freedom. Wọ́n ti rí àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé they don't bring people into their homes. Wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé parent àwọn bó ṣe lọ ẹ̀yẹ́sìn ló ti di 10, 20, 15 hours kó tó padà wálé. They will bring people into their homes and there will be time tàbí àwọn tó jẹ́ tó máa ń gba babysitter kìnnìkan ìyẹn kan tó wà dangerous on its own. Mo ti gba babysitter rí láyé ìgbà kan tó yẹ pé mo gbàgbé ìkọ̀kan sílé láti ọ́fíìsì mo délé and house is becoming a club. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tí parents ò bá ti pay attention somewhere then go and look forward to the trouble when it comes, especially those that will give them everything. Phone orí kan tó lóun fẹ́ ra iPhone 13 are you normal? Why would you want to do that? Number one, this phone is expensive. Get them a simple Android, a simple phone because we just pay.
Jẹ́ kán tiẹ̀ mọ yìí pé you have to o gbọ́dọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ débì kan lé ayé ẹ̀ kó o tó la iPhone 13.
That's it. Mo fẹ́ jẹ́ pé òun náà bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ní wọ̀nyẹn lòun náà máa upgrade fún àwọn ọmọ.
Mo ń bọ̀ Sinaj_1 wọ́n sọ pé you have camera in your house ṣáwọn ọmọ yẹn mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. Let me tell you my own experience about that. I have camera in my house up here. Mo máa ń wò wọ́n lórí phone ìgbà tí mo lọ Nàìjíríà ó máa ń pè mí gan máa jí wọn lórí phone. Guys wake up, it's time for school and all that. Ìjọ́ kan mo kàn rí pé mo try láti wò kò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ ni. Kí ló dé mo tún tàn padà mo tẹ̀ ti dé nígbà yẹn mo delete app yẹn mo tún unload ẹ̀ padà. Àwọn ọmọ mi ti yọ plug ẹ̀. Ṣebí nǹkan tó bá wà plugged ló máa rí. So wọ́n yọ plug ẹ̀ and they told me no you didn't mo kàn ń wò báyìí. So now I'm looking for eléyìí tó jẹ́ pé but iṣẹ́ kámẹ́rà tí kò ní tá ní plug wà ní. Abeg send me link make I buy abeg. I'm ready to do that. Please send me the link. Send me on my WhatsApp abeg. Rechargeable yẹn better. Rechargeable yẹn wà okay. Oh yeah, Sinaj, tell us those things please.
My older son plays Asphalt 9.
Kí lẹ pé?
Car racing game.
Car racing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's 16 years. Now, it's a good game. It's car racing. However, it is addictive.
It's addictive.
So if you don't, yes. If I even if I like that, so there's a good game.
It's addictive.
So really, yeah, it's addictive. You go about to show you what I is addictive. So he loves soccer, he plays football, so he does a score match. Score match is another game at the PES 2021.
Okay.
That's his soccer games that he has. Then the little one who is 9, he only what cookies. What cookies is puzzle. Then only Tom and Friends. Tom and Friends is taking care of animals. Very educative and interesting.
Okay.
The girl has monogram. Monogram is brainy and very educated.
You said it's for puzzle. You said that one is for puzzle, right?
Yes. There's Toka Kitchen. Toka Kitchen is about cooking. So you should put things together to cook. Then there's a Sling Drift. Sling Drift is car racing for the letter H. It's non-addictive, it is nice. Then there's Gacha Life. Gacha Life is about dressing. So those are the few ones, 3 and 1 that is approved.
For people that are here now, they're asking me to put these pictures, these games. I don't know. You can please type it. I will pin it, please.
Okay, I'll type it.
If you type from your head, I will pin it. If you also know games that you know that kids can play, and it's only because the game is so addictive. Games.
Depends on who is playing it, the kind of interest they have in it.
Yeah.
And the times they have to play it. Because everyone is not in time. When my kids come back from school, okay, as I play, first off, I know them.
Okay.
Can you call me deciding my kids, I let them play. There's a
going that amount. Okay, you are back now.
Educational type of games. So they're educational. When they are playing these games, they are learning. They're sharpening their brain.
Type or send. You can send to me. Send to my WhatsApp after the show. I will post it. Please do.
Because coding-based game. It helps them to learn how to code. Coding game.
And because this one's do coding in school already, so I just let them rest.
Because there was a time mostly one from COVID here. Everything was so broad based. Computer remotely, time when man is nothing free, what would they do? They started coding class. Coding class then become our game team. Some of my kids now they can code. They can do so many things on those kind of things. But still now, too much of everything is problem. So every day, Monday to Friday, all I want to watch and play game. Somebody will play, we have 2 hours, 3 hours, every day. What's more time? Oh, hold on, 1 minute. 1 minute. Block 30 minutes. 1 minute here, 30 minutes, block for next day. Next time.
There are rules.
That's the cardi. There are rules. If you don't have rules, that is a total failure right there. You need to have this opening
SLC.
Please. There's no please. So let them see you as a dictator. Sometimes too, I bring them close. This is the reason why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this. Show love because our parents are not. Our parents are watching Koramomo. You're watching Koramomo. Think of what I'm we are all in school. Only suffering. Show them love. Eat together. Do things together. People play that game together. If they notice, Daddy, there's something. And they will explain. Some of our parents who are not our kékeré, we àwọn kìíní yẹn wọ́n máa kọ́ra ẹ̀ tó dáná àwọn bàbá yẹn gbà mí. Ó lè tó bá fẹ́ lọ bá dádì ẹ̀ báyìí wá kọ́ rí gáàsì bó ṣe fẹ́ lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wàá rí àzọ.
But some dad are still like that till now. Some dad are still not acceptable. A lot of fathers are still very, very difficult for kids to access them because they are too strict. They have too many rules for these kids. You can't do this. Every time it's a no. You know, so that's a problem. But I actually, I got a request and I requested and, I figure it's a lot of people, but, games, it depends on, all games are kind of addictive, like this uncle said and some other people, right? But some of these games, I find them, it helps the kids to develop their brain, to expose them to a lot of things. Just like roadblocks. I picked that because I have to actually question my 11-year-old because I always hear my nieces, nephew, and say, can you help me build my house? Can you help me build my house? I'm like, build your house. Everybody is always looking for how to build a house. And I hear them talking about, I have to work. I need to go make some money. So, because I'm a curious mom, I was like, so tell me a little bit about this game. So, she was able to explain to me, you work within the game, you get some job, you have your own land, you build your own house, you draw your architectural plan, and things like that. Don't you think it helps the brain of the kids? Because they design something that they want to see themselves live in. So every time my daughter is always bragging, I'm building my mansion. When I finish my mansion, it's going to be massive. That's why everybody is always looking for her to come and help them with the house because they've always seen the architectural work of what she's building. So I say all that to say, there's other games too. Fortnite. Fortnite is a very complicated game. I know a little about it. I hear my son playing it. A lot of nagging and fussing and carrying on is there. They use the term, it's behind me. They're about to kill me. Oh my God, I'm down. Can somebody revive me? Those are some words. That shows how much I listen. As parents, you have your kids in a school room somewhere, in the basement somewhere where you don't even know what they're doing. So I'm like, what is all this killing about? So I get to see there's no blood anywhere. So it's like they have a squad, they have team. Somebody's leading the squad. If you're at the end of the squad, they see you as very active, very smart, you're able to protect your team. That's a skill right there. Skill set right there. It might look very weird, I feel. It's skill set. But the playing, because they set themselves, somebody is something in the back, they're driving themselves, and so on and so forth. Very addictive, but they still learn some things in there. Positive, and I'm sure there are some negative stuff in there. Some people killing is something for some people, but it doesn't have a fun. It doesn't have a fun in it. It's more of a kind of big sometimes because your enemy is down. Okay? So I have a relationship, I have an issue with it. But whether you let your kids play all these games or not, if they get the opportunity, they're still going to get access to it. No, I don't play these games. I want to learn. I play Roblox sometimes too. You play Roblox again? Yeah. I play Roblox very fun because the fact that they want to, the fact that they have to make money, the fact that they get to build houses, the fact that they get to design stuff, I just think that's pretty cool. And that helps the brain, helps the kids to think ahead. They want to become something. They're literally working to buy, they deliver pizza. That's one job there. They go, they deliver pizza, and once they make the money, they use the money to develop their house. They can tear the house apart if they don't like the structure and design another structure. How cool is that? We don't have access to those things while we're growing up. We don't. So to me, a lot of games can be very educative, I play toy blast on my phone when I need to detox as an adult. I just say I play toy blast. It helps me to process and take my mind away from everything. And all I want to do is how I'm going to win my target and, go to the next level in the game. It's an outlet. I just feel like if I'm using it as an adult to kind of get away from life and all,
Why not allow these kids to play this game? Just set boundaries.
Somebody is asking that what are games that are okay for a 3-year-old boy?
They can play Roblox. I have a nephew that plays Roblox too. There's so many other games within the game.
That's what I want to
say. It's about building houses. Roblox is so big. It's huge.
For a 3-year-old?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. They can play Roblox. It's a very good. It just helps them. The more they play, the more my nephew. What's the game then? What again? Superhero games as well. Anytime he come over and engage himself, he'll be like, "Oh my God, I want to teach me." I'll be like, "Yes, you're doing great." It's okay. He helps these kids to develop their brain. He helps them to process. We cannot deprive kids of technology because technology is here to stay for good. It's not going anywhere. Technology is not going anywhere. It's going to get advanced and advanced. My second one is developing something right now that is we're gonna be in metaverse and all that craziness. I'm looking for what the metaverse will look like and all that craziness. It's gonna be huge.
My oldest son is playing virtual now. I mean, my kids playing virtual. Now he's learning. Don't learn how to do virtual with drones.
That's what we're already heading into.
He's already working on that.
See, I've read about it. I follow it on Twitter. I know what metaverse looks like. I'm already curious. I'm all about technology. I'm already curious. I want to enter into that metaverse world and all that. I'm looking into the crypto and all that craziness. But listen, that's where the world is going. We cannot avoid social media. It's here to stay. We have to train our kids how to, roll with the world safely. With a lot of coaching, education, and kind of guiding them as a parent. But to say what, no, they can't use it. And whatever works for your household.
Parents need to educate themselves too. Parents need to educate themselves. Look at all these things we were talking about.
Thank you.
You don't have ideas of all these things. How are you going to give your...
How are you going to talk about it? I'm talking about it now. Because I'm educated about myself about what metaverse going to look like.
When you say metaverse, some people are like, what the heck is that?
So what is he talking about, right?
So, parents, you got to learn how to do these things. And in fact, every time my kids play games, I will go to them. I learned how to play Roblox. My 7-year-old taught me how to play Roblox. And when I saw it, in fact, I like it. But if not, they like it in you. I play it for myself. You see? A lot of people, they don't know how to do it. Just know how to do it so that you know how to monitor your kids, so that you know how to train your kids.
Uncle, we always love to condemn. We condemn stuff and tell it's not good. That's Nigerian Africans. We're all about all this. It's not saying, why are we condemning? These kids, they need to know about technology.
Absolutely.
You need to be able to know that virtually you can go and bring everybody, zoom you guys into one space, and everybody is playing virtually from different parts of the world. That's where technology is going. Very soon, our phone will become something that you're going to tap your finger and it's going to start talking, blah, blah, blah. You'll be like, okay, wait a minute, where are we now? You'll be like, where are we now? That's where we're heading to. So we can't deprive our kids from not using technology. We can't deprive ourselves. But as parents, we first of all need to understand what technology is all about. We need to have idea, knowledge. We need to educate ourselves. You can't just say, I want too much. Then you're not in the know. Especially if you have a
time. Share, don't you get 3 more jobs. We'll have time to sit down. How many parents will sit down and say, okay, let me see what this kid is doing on the computer. I think 1 or 2 hours. Sit down. I can tell you, if you have 10 parents, maybe only about 2 or 3 will do that.
One.
Not parents even know the game. Not all parents know the game that their kids are playing.
They just be, hey, what's up? They gone. What did daddy? What enemy have to change me? Do I change action? What did daddy? All of them play game. Talumba play game. Because listen, they all have their phones. They're talking to other people. People don't know. I even know them. I research them. And I monitor them wherever I find myself. Because that's the thing too. What's a good tool? Bad, you go to bad way to have book for them. So you got to monitor, because there are a lot of bad people out there. They want to use and exploit, they want to destroy. So, though at any time, though they were computer, though were savvy, though they're ready to learn, some people are not ready to learn. Then that is why I'm going to say, drop it. YouTube, come on, Yoruba movie, fine. It's okay. It's not good. If you don't want them to know, because it's better than expose them to all these things, and then a lot of bad things start to happen. You cannot control them. Expose them and leave them in the wilderness to figure it out. Because sharing virtual world, social media world, games world is a different world. It's like a different planet. It's very broad, and it's a multi-billion-dollar business. So, but a lot of our people, God, they don't tap into. You see some people, now my son said he want to do it, but I said, I don't have time for it. He said he want to be playing that game, come and play on social media. They will be paying it live, and they will be getting paid for it. You know, doing it live, you know, playing that kind of game, doing it live. I told my son, I said, no, we're not there yet. You have to qualify to get in some of these games. That means you have to be a certain level to advance to that level. And you have to be at a certain age. My son always say, I'm not that age yet. They have a match. They have a tournament. That's what it's called. They have a tournament today. But I'm not qualified for it. Come to me to talk to me about tournament. But if you know that your mom is not even present, your dad is not present, who are you going to talk to about tournament? That's it. We just have to be present. We have to be present, and we can't condemn all these games because guess what? They are here to say they're not going anywhere, and it's going to advance and advance and advance. That's just why I come back on you. That's it. They are here to stay permanently. They're not going anywhere. We can block our kids until they are 21. When they get to 21, so we start learning what other kids have known since 21. Okay. They are only 13 now. If you don't give them that thing here, you are cloning and for what's up first one. They go to school, they see other people's phones. What are things out there? Some parents, some kids even have phones. They really don't know how they get the phones. They don't know what to read more. Because what to read my parents didn't buy phone for me. Oh, don't worry. I have one. I'll give you one. Put it on my high day. Great. You just use it. No, till the time. Show monitor or anything. So there are things like just like my sister said, this thing can only get better. It can only get advanced. So if you are just staying in 1995, kids stay there. Your kids will leave you and they will go to that world that you cannot even catch them. So it's better to go with them now, crawl with them. They are moving up, learn how to do all these things.
It's part of parenting.
They train you how to do this thing. Learn how to do this thing. You know what it was? So when we have issues on our phone, right? We call the kids and say, can you look at my phone? You don't even want them to get close to that. But the kids, they will navigate it. That shows that they're already operating that phone from us. I want more. They have smart brain. They have smart brain. Just like smartphones, smart TV. We have smart kids I've been seeing. That's it. It's new generation. And this generation zero. My son called this generation zero, right? Because a lot of confusion in this generation, so he called it zero. This generation zero is very complicated and it is a lot of support, parental support. Not even just parental, community support. If I see your son doing something, I'll fix it and notify you and say, hey, you gotta get on this. Not just to keep overlooking stuff and say, go show mommy. It takes the whole village and extra to be successful in this world that we're in because of advanced technology. And it's not going anywhere. It's going to continue to grow and grow tomorrow. They're going to make another phone and all this. Right now, stylus on Samsung, play music, take pictures, do a lot of stuff. I'm sure very soon it's going to be tap your finger. We don't know where it's heading to. You tap your finger and take your
yesterday on, I think it's on Tunde Egnot page, he was promoting some kids in Nigeria that if you have a 2022 or 2021 range, they program some things on. So he just talk on the phone. I don't try car at the start.
Actually, it was like one of my grandparents.
Who's that? Come here for me. Come here for me.
My brother was so freaked out. I said, "Oh my God, did you just see what all these guys are coming for? You look at this. Look at our house. They're coming in and all that." I was like, "Olivia, don't go, baby. Keep it up. Keep investigating, drilling down on stuff. I'm not stopping you. Those kids are unstoppable. When it comes to technology and advancement,
They're unstoppable.
we have to teach them what is appropriate. When you start seeing kissing, when you start hearing cosmetic movies, that means you do belong in that realm. But if we say we want to block it, we can block everything. We block it at home, they go to school and go deal with their friends and watch it from their friends. And that way I don't even have control over what they do, but they are not in my presence. We say this in school all the time.
I saw we also learn how to fly the drone for this metaphor. I mean, we are working on things right now. It's just 10 years old.
All right, guys. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o.
Up to that level. Let's not suppress them. So if you don't push it, let's move. Move on here. I want to monitor. You want to match me? So if you don't have time for your kids, don't do it. Don't do it. Because navigate guide you. Easy for a lot to go astray. Very easy. Because they get carried away, they need somebody to guide them. What they guide you or not?
Not duro.
So, brother,
thank you so much. I appreciate it. Alaja. But whatever sense, what's up? Please. I will chat you up too. Aja, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. You too. Woo! Now, I have like 14 people here, but I'm not going to pick anybody again. I think we've had enough for today. This is 12:30. I must say, I've learned a lot today. Now, I'm new. Before I ran, I will always tell you, I will summarize what happened today. I would tell you my take home. I learn every day myself. Number one, tẹ́ ẹ bá decide pé ẹ fẹ́ fún ọmọ yín ní smart gadgets, you are allowed to do that. They are your kids. It's your shot. You can take it. Ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ rí. But tó bá jẹ́ pé torí wípé ẹ mọ nǹkan táwọn ọmọ yẹn ń ṣe lẹ ṣe fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn torí pé yín náà mọ̀ ẹ tí affect àwọn ọmọ yẹn ẹ help wọn. Instead tẹ́ ẹ fi ní jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yẹn kí wọ́n explore the new technology. Why don't you learn it so that you can be on the same page with them? Ask them. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ bèèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yín tó mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Àwọn mímà lóun fẹ́ download kí n jẹ́ kó download ẹ̀. They can even train you too. They can tell you what to do. I don't know. They can even tell you what to do. They can tell you how to go about it, and before you know it, you guys will be on the same page. Another thing is this: if you don't have the time to be on the same page with them, please don't even try it. If you are not ready to learn, if you don't have the time to monitor what they're doing on their phone, on their gadget, don't give them gadgets, because you are not there to monitor it. If you are working 4-5 jobs, or you are working 2 jobs that take your whole day, or that take the whole hours you can spend with them to learn this thing, why do you want to give it to them? Let it go. YouTube, like that brother said. YouTube, Yoruba movie, skip it. But if you want your kids to know all this technology advancement, You want them to be part of what is happening right now in the technology world. You have to learn. You know what? Take it like them or technology savvy like them, but at least you can learn. You can be on the same page with them. As per what age can you allow your kids to have the gadgets? Because on this program we understand, we concluded that from age 2, our anything operates remote TV remote. At age 2, ọmọ mi ti ń ṣe báyìí, ó ti ń ṣe báyìí, ó ti ń sọ nǹkan tí ó fẹ́. Tó bá ń wo YouTube lọ́wọ́, tó bá ń play nǹkan tó ń advertise, ó ti mọ bó ṣe lè skip. Ó máa dúró, mo ti ṣọ́rí, ó dúró mọ̀gbà tán máa ní you can skip. Á dúró, á dẹ̀ skip ẹ̀, ọmọ 2 years old. So tẹ́ bá wá wò pé age wo lẹ fẹ́ kàn lò yẹn, hello, kò sí age tẹ́ fẹ́ kàn lò tí ó tó wrong tàbí tó right. Gbogbo ìtókù kù sí yín lọ́wọ́. Have time for your kids. Know the games you're playing. Now, don't forget to say you can download Family Link. It's on all Android. Ẹnìkan sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé ó wà lórí iPhone náà. Family Link. So you can know what your kids are doing on their phone. You can be part of what they're doing. You can see what you can get. I'm saying Family Link. Ó máa jẹ́ kẹ́ monitor nǹkan tó ń ṣe. Family Link máa jẹ́ kẹ́ lè automatically the phone will go off when you want the phone to go off. You will set everything yourself. Mo ti sọ fún yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan tọmọ mi lélẹ́yìí táwọn ọmọ mi lélẹ́yìí. Ó máa list ẹ̀ lọ síbẹ̀. What you can do? You can decide what you want them to watch. You can, before they download anything on their phone, ó máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ tí yín kẹ́ put in access code. Tẹ́ ẹ bá mọ nǹkan pa game yẹn, you can just look the game. You can look the game up on Google. Ẹ lọ wo review àwọn èèyàn ń bẹ̀. Tọ́ bá ní game tí ò dáa kò dáa náà nìyẹn. Ẹ get nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. The program for today, like I said, by ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí YouTube, thank you so much. I appreciate you. By next week, I'm gonna bring somebody who is more techy than myself. Tó máa bá mi ṣe tó jẹ́ pé nǹkan tí mò ń wò lórí Instagram, ẹ̀yin náà lè wò live on YouTube. Àwọn tó ń call in here, the comments and all that. You also can watch. You can do your comments. Àwọn tó ń call in, gbogbo àjọ máa rí. So the same thing àjọ máa wà at the same time. I'm going to get that ready by next week so that we can all learn. Ẹ̀yin tó wà lórí YouTube ẹ ṣe o ìfẹ́ lẹ́bi dúró síbi lójú mi nìkan lẹ̀ ń rí, ojú mi tí ò fáyín nìkan lẹ̀ ń rí. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ kan ń gbọ́ audio bí báyìí. But by next week, the story yẹn máa change. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I will see you guys next week. I'm going to upload this video on my YouTube channel so that everybody can watch. Though, lórí YouTube náà. Ẹ máa rí àwọn tó calling yẹn. Tí máa upload this on YouTube, àwọn tó calling ẹ máa rí. And like a comment that we're going to fix. If you have games, if you know those games that are safe for kids to play, please put it on my comments. Timati post video so that I can copy and paste and put on my Instagram and put on my Facebook, and I can also put on my YouTube. Now, for you people on Facebook, yes, only the 3 social media run. That is YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You can all see me at the same time. Instagram, I will see you guys next week. Like I said, I want to thank Dodondawa Gold. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Era gold fún mommy yín, era gold fún ìyàwó yín, ẹ lè ra necklace, ẹ lè ra earring, ẹ lè ra, just buy gold. They are affordable. 18 karat ni o. They are affordable. Gold them I appreciate me. Àwọn kan ní ma kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ depreciate tó, ó sì máa bọ́ jáde. So I want to thank Dodondawa Gold. It's on Instagram. Please look her up. Ask her what you want to buy. Patronize her. I appreciate that. Smooth ride. And if you want to travel to Nigeria now, you don't need to ship any car for 1 trip, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. When Smooth Ride can supply you any kind of car you want, be it SUV, sedan car, just name it. What year? Any year they can supply you. You can drive yourself. They can also supply you a driver. Security won't sure. Yes, how much background check and all that. So I've tried them. They're good. Look them up on Instagram as well. Smooth Ride. Tell them and ask for Otunba's discount. Both for, even if you are patronizing the Dodondawa, ask for Otunba discount. They told me, hey, you know what? We love your program. We want to be part of it. And I still have enough space for you. If you still want to be part of the program, come on board. I will see you guys next week, Saturday. If you have not subscribed to Otunba's Telly, please go and subscribe to Otunba's Telly. That is where you can watch all these video. Also, you can subscribe to Mr. and Miss Kogberigbe TV, our new and old season, old and new episodes. They are now on Mr. and Miss Kogberigbe TV, and we have want to monetize. Wow, we pay every watch, every click. You don't need to more. And you let me come out post it. See, put your episode. Mr. and Mrs. Kogberigbe TV on YouTube. Please go there. Hello, whoa. New episodes, old episode we are talking about marriages. I will see you guys next week Saturday. New topic. Our topic you don't want to you can also drop yours too. A problem shared is a problem solved. Yesterday I posted something on my page and some people came to my DM. Why do we have a half saw with Otunba? Any can share problem? Why yes. If you tell me your problem, you should know I care much about you. That is why I discuss with people, my followers on Instagram, to advise you. People that are intellectual, they will tell you how to go about it. Ibi tọ́gbọ́n yín mà ti dúró mà ní tẹlòmíì ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. In tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́yìn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́nìkan kọjá. Báwo ló ṣe tó survive ẹ̀? In tó ẹni ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́nìkan lọ́wọ́ zoro pé àkọ́mọ ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́mi. Ó possible kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́ni the next 2-3 months or 1 year. Wàá rántí pé I want to discuss ọ̀rọ̀ yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣe handle ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Bó ṣe máa jẹ́ nìyẹn o. I will see you guys next week on Instagram. Thank you. I love you. On YouTube, you are Gbaski. One love. I'll see you guys next week. I'll try later. 12:30. See you guys next week. Bye. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀ lọ́tẹ́ dúró tì mí ẹ ṣé ìwé ẹ̀wò ti wá mí. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.